Dylon, can you believe it's episode 69 of the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast, bro? 69? Do you remember in Mallrats when Brody's talking to the fucking bald dude or whatever, and he's like, oh, you know, come loudly, class of 69 or whatever, and Brody's like, I also too hope to come loudly, preferably in a 69. I can't ever say the line right, but it's always fucking hilarious to me. All right, let me get these ads out of the way, and then we shall get going. Do you guys like to drink? What the fuck am I saying? Of course you like to drink, but do you like to watch other people drink, like fat bald guys and pirates? I'm already fucking it up. I'm not even drinking yet. Like fat bald guys and pirates, Dylon. You like fat bald guys and pirates?
Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then we have your Monday nights covered. Tune in at 9:30 p.m. on Monday night to twitch.tv/Cap and Cluggy for the Cap and Cluggy's Drunk Show and watch these two drink excessive amounts of alcohol. Who does that? So inappropriate. Discuss fucked up things and even get a few prank calls in once the liquor takes full effect. The Cap and Cluggy Drunk Show is sure to get you amped up to get your week started. Twitch.tv/Cap and Cluggy. Monday nights at 9:30 p.m. Be there or shave your ball hair. And we will get our West Coast buddy Herman James up in this bitch.
I'll drink to that.
Hi, I'm Herman, the host of The Rant with Herman James and Friends, a weekly comedy podcast based on current events and the everyday life and all the horse shit that we all deal with on a regular basis. Find us on every available podcast network, as well as HermanJames.com and the No Phony Network, NoPhonyNetwork.com.
Hey, No Phony Network. What was that you had on your phone there, Dylon? What episode is it?
Let's all open up our Reading is Fun books to page 69.
69.
Oh, that's Billy Madison, right?
Yeah.
All right, the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast is brought to you by Madden Online Football for the PlayStation 4. Are you looking for an organized online Madden league that plays like the real NFL? Well, Dylon, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, Dylon was looking for that too. Look no further, fella, you found me. The MOF is currently in its 48th season, using Madden 2019 for the PlayStation 4. The league has been around since 2003, has tons of features like radio shows, highlight reels, reels on YouTube, weekly power rankings. I'm fucking everything up. Weekly game predictions, yearly awards, and single and game seasons that have stood, or record. Single game and season records that have stood for years. Jesus Christ.
You need to start drinking.
Yeah, it's
Just
really, I can't talk sober.
Just take a shot.
I can't talk sober. You can check out the league website at www.mofleagues.com. Follow them on Twitter at MOFPS4. Follow them on YouTube at MOF Commissioner. Follow them on Facebook at Madden Online Football. If it's in the game, it's in Manti Te'o's girlfriend's ass. And we will play a message from our buddies. You watch, I listen, and we'll get episode 69 rolling.
I wasn't expecting that.
Hi, this is Dan.
And this is Taylor.
And we are Dan and Taylor of the You Watch, I Listen podcast. The movies you need to see.
The albums you need to hear.
And the bullshit nonsense banter you never knew you needed. Join us each week as we break down movies,
music,
and every other thing you needed to know from the world of movies, music, video games, politically correct culture, and everything else in between. Visit us at YouWatchIListen.com.
And follow us on all forms of social media, as well as on we're on Apple, iTunes, we're on Spotify, we're everywhere we need to be.
And you can find us again at YouWatchIListen.com, Facebook, Twitter. Join us, join the laughs, and join the bullshit.
Join the bullshit, guys. This is episode 69 of the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast. Let's theme songer and get drinking.
Mic check. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. Shots for likes.
We're not waiting for Keith. I'm pouring a shot.
I already did.
I know you did, Dylon. I know you did.
He won't be offended. He's probably drinking in the shower.
It's a serious possibility, that's for sure. Hey, guys, it's episode 69 of the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast, and we are really going to put a whole bunch of emphasis on.
Open up our Reading is Fun books to page 69.
69.
I don't know. I love Adam Sandler. I'm very biased when it comes to him. Are you a big fan of Adam Sandler?
I actually am. Did you see he's doing a stand-up tour?
I did not see that.
He's going to be at like Bethel Woods.
Where the fuck's that?
It's like an hour from here in New York State. up by like Monticello,
I mean, I just missed
which
fucking...
is really funny. It's like an outdoor. It's like a place with like lawn seats. Like
that actually sounds awesome.
Sit on a towel and watch Adam Sandler.
Dude, you ever see that outdoor...
Under the stars.
You're holding hands, kissing. You ever see that outdoor venue in Colorado? It's like built into one of those like red mountains or whatever. I forgot what it's called. It's probably like Red Rock fucking something, but it seats a couple thousand. And it's just like this sick outdoor fucking venue, and it's got like a big stage up front. And
yeah,
I think like Brian Regan fucking played there before.
I love Brian Regan.
Yeah, he's probably like one of the only clean comedians that I love. I actually loved him.
I saw him in AC a couple years ago, and he was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's really fucking great. And like when I first started liking him back, my buddy Jack. Do you know Jack Montalbano? I don't remember if you knew him or not. Did you know us for Missing Nowadays?
No,
you didn't listen to Missing Now. Okay,
no, that does. It's not to say I didn't listen to them, because I did listen to them, and I blew my speakers in my truck listening to them. But I never met Jack.
Okay, all right. So you never saw Missing No live?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, Jack was the other guitar. Me and Jack were guitar players in that band. He showed me Brian Regan a long time ago, back in like early high school or some shit. And like I loved him, and I never ever realized that he was clean until like somebody mentioned it, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's fucking clean. Like he doesn't swear.
Yeah,
who knew? His newer stand-up on Netflix, I thought was really funny.
Was that the nunchucks and flamethrowers or whatever?
Yes,
that's the one where he's like talking about the phrase "boots on the ground," and he's like, "What if somebody just flew overhead and dropped a bunch of boots out of the sky?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "What are we gonna do with all these boots on the ground?"
Yeah, that and when he. Yeah, nunchucks and flamethrowers. You in the back. My favorite joke was from there when we was talking about the speedboat, like the speedboats, and that like somebody when a boat crash happens on one of those crazy boat races, they like flip and it goes fucking crazy, and he's like, got out with only a broken toe, and then like he mimics what would actually happen, and he like he's flying, and the fact that like he dips his toe and he's like, ah! Like I'm totally butchering it. You just have to see it, but yeah. I laughed my fucking ass off at that joke. My girlfriend was like, this isn't that fun. Like, relax.
I think my favorite joke from that special was the one where he's talking about the Israelis and the Palestinians, and he's like, you know what they need? A good dad. He's like, they need someone to walk in there and say, what the hell's going on here? Well, he started it. I don't care who started it. Knock it off.
Yeah, he somehow makes like dad jokes and like lame clean jokes fucking really funny, and he pulls it off very well.
Did you ever hear the thing from him where he's talking about the spelling bee? And he's like,
oh yeah, K-A-T, I'm out of here. He's like, I know there was two T's. Yeah, he what was he? He was on something recently. He did Bert Kreischer's cooking show.
Oh, okay.
Something's Burning. Him and that other clean comedian, Tom Papa, and I think it was that. It was either that or something else he was on recently, but they were talking about like the fact that Tom Papa and Brian Regan are clean, and obviously Bert Kreischer isn't or whatever. But they were saying something like, "Oh, you know, what would you say if you weren't clean or whatever?" Right? And then you heard Brian Regan like as a joke, he started cursing. He's like, "Yeah, fucking do this, motherfucker!" Like, it was just really weird to hear Brian Regan curse at all. We should talk about Porzingis being a raper, though, man.
Yeah, dude, wacky.
What are the chances that the Knicks might have actually done something good?
Yeah, like no, that's like what I was saying to you in the car on the way over here. Like if they knew that he was indicted,
I'm catching up to you.
Apparently, it was the night after he tore, like the night he tore his ACL. He was allegedly
went out and raped.
Yeah, with a bum ACL. So that, I mean, hey, cheers to him.
If you can go out and rape with a fucked ACL, then for God's sakes, you're living life. Well, I mean, it's obviously just allegations. Who the fuck knows? But I don't know. I really can't tell if like just every athlete is like a scumbag and they just, or if it's just people, if it's just women trying to get money. You can never decipher the two, because either or you're like, well, somebody's a scumbag. You know what I mean? At either end of the spectrum, one of you is a scumbag, and you want to be able to choose the right one with your judgment. But when you're going to sit there and talk shit about somebody, you know what I mean?
All I can say is if they knew that he did that and then were still able to get rid of him, then that's awesome. Like,
yeah, it's fucking crazy. And
like you found somebody willing to take him.
I don't know why Dallas was so willing to take him, and I don't know.
I like that we got Dennis Smith Jr. too, because that's who I wanted them to draft when they drafted Frank.
Oh, I got you.
So like they wound up with both of their guys, I guess.
Yeah, and fucking. Well, let me ask you this now.
I don't like Frank though.
Ntilikina?
Yeah.
When the first year he got drafted, which was what, last year?
2 years ago, I think.
It was 2 years ago.
He was 17.
Damn, already.
Yeah, I think last year was his rookie year. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I really liked. He played pretty tough defense, and I really liked the one game I was watching when this was when LeBron was still in the Cavs. I just happened to be watching a Knicks Cavs game, and LeBron got all up in his face and shit like that, and Frank didn't back down at all. And I really liked that about him. But I've heard the past couple of years he's just not that good, and he can't fucking score any points. And his defense is only it's crazy. I think what's his name, fucking Phil Jackson just thought he would go that stupid fucking triangle or whatever bullshit, and that's why he snagged him.
I don't even like talking about Phil Jackson. It makes me mad.
It's like Dolan paid him to fuck the Knicks up even worse, dude. Did you think about all the shit he did?
Did you hear about the whole thing with Dolan and that fan that was like, sell the team,
and he kicked him out from the Garden?
He's like, he was on the K show, and he was like, oh, well, we were going to take him backstage and let him meet all the players, and then we realized that it was like, shut the fuck up.
Dolan is Dolan's a
asshole.
Baby. He really is a cocksucker.
Like, you have no business charging people $14 for a beer when the product that you're putting on the floor and on the ice is garbage.
Yeah, the Raiders have been much more successful than the Knicks. That's for sure. They're at least usually
absolutely.
Now, last year when they traded a bunch of people away, they were like, "Hey, get used to this. We're rebuilding." Like that. But I know what you're saying.
I didn't mean to like. I don't have anything against the Rangers, and I mean, but
no, but I know what you were saying though, because right now the Rangers aren't that they're gritty fighting.
Specifically, what you're putting on the hardwood floor,
yeah.
Because I went to a game in January. They played the Heat, and it was like the fucking building was just really full of Heat fans, and it was just like they were up at halftime, and it was almost like their halftime speech was like, "All right, let's go back out there and lose."
Well, they're trying to get Zion, baby.
I know, and I'm perfectly fine with that, but part of me was like, cool, they're gonna win, and I'm here,
dude. If Dennis Smith Jr. plays well, if they can get Zion, if for some leap of faith, Kyrie and fucking Durant come here,
dude, I would even
and they use fucking Dallas's first round pick to snag somebody else. Really, just imagine that they just go from worst to first and
dude,
literally
I would
one day.
I would even take Kyrie and Kawhi Leonard if I could. If Durant decides that he's going to stay out there or whatever, I would take Kawhi Leonard too.
Durant is really who you need, and then everything else can just kind of fall.
Right.
I think Kyrie he's an extremely talented basketball player, but he's a fucking nutcase. Mm-hmm. And he's kind of a piece of shit, and he just very quickly throws his coach or other teammates under the bus, and he's just always a cunt. You ever hear his
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just, we're not playing defense. I'm like, the whole entire league is. We didn't play dude. No wonder he smoked. He smokes us every time he comes out here, blah, blah. He was talking about I forgot what game it was. It might have been that crazy good dude who's running for the MVP on Milwaukee or whatever, but
the Greek freak. I don't even try to say his name.
There's no way I'm gonna. It's fucking basketball. It's one step up.
If I say his name, I'll fall out of the chair.
Yeah, if
Giannis Antetokounmpo or something.
You call him a dickhead, dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Giannis sending us a dickhead Antetokounmpo.
I wanted to do that by the mic.
It's okay. We knew what you wanted.
No, I'll get it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, so what do you think? You were upset about Porzingis first?
Yeah, when they first traded him,
by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Finn will be in here. He got home from work a little late. He's making sure his dog's alive and everything, so he'll be popping in here very shortly.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully not really, if we're really telling the truth.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck? Oh, God, I think it's coming up now. Jesus Christ. So you were upset at first? Why were you upset at first?
I was a little bit upset because, you didn't really get a full, dosage of what he could do. I was excited to see what he was going to do when he came back.
Yeah, but weren't you immediately understanding what finally, what the Knicks were doing?
Yeah. I mean, but I was a little, I wasn't crying, but I was a little upset about it.
Porzingis is kind of a cunt too.
Oh no, absolutely.
Thank God we're not talking about the Yankees. I thought that's what you guys were doing.
No, we're talking about we're getting basketball the ways if anybody cared.
Yeah.
But
Porzingis is a raper, dude.
Apparently he's got rape allegations, and apparently the Knicks knew about it and still was able to get rid of him to Dallas.
Oh, well, that's pretty smart. Then.
So if they knew about that and I was just telling him, I must have said it 3 times. If they knew about that and got rid of him, then that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, honestly, I thought the second they got rid of him, I was like, good. They're all in on fucking having.
He's got the Buki.
He bought the Buki back, bro. Dude, as soon as I heard they traded him, I was like, good. The Knicks are going all in on one of the 9 amazing free agents fucking next year. They got they get a first round draft pick, and they got Dennis Smith Jr. Which
DeAndre Jordan, which is like I don't know that he'll stay around, but he puts asses in seats. I'd like to think he's a pretty.
They're still leading.
I think they're still the worst team in basketball.
Yeah,
which is good. They lost to Cleveland a couple of weeks ago, and Cleveland's garbage too. So
yeah, well that's the thing. That it's like some fixed horseshit lottery. You know what I mean? So who fucking knows? And that's so crazy. Is Kevin Love still on fucking?
Yeah,
on Cleveland?
Yeah, I think so.
So literally, they just lose LeBron, and they're just garbage.
Yeah, and the Lakers are garbage with LeBron, so there's that too.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious, is what it is. It's hilarious, is what it is. Well, you know what it is. Because it seems like none of his teammates are playing with his fucking bullshit, dude.
LeBron's a cunt,
he is. I don't like him. I mean, he's a phenomenal talent.
Yeah.
I heard he's a nice guy.
But he's a fucking cunt.
Yeah, he's a cunt.
I mean, he's done some, like, really charitable things and stuff, so I'll give him that. Anybody does this, like, crazy charitable thing, and let's be real, they all fucking should. They're all fucking millionaires. Stop sitting home being a cunt.
Right.
Go out once a week and fucking spend some of your fucking Do you
remember when
it is hard earned, but how much they make it's bullshit.
Do you remember when they made that rap video when he was doing the what was it called, the revealing or whatever?
No, I don't.
Right before he went to Miami, the ESPN did a special.
Oh, like the decision
the decision. That's what it was. He's like, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach. And then they all have like that press conference. He's like, we're going to win. We ain't going to win 1.
Yeah.
We ain't going to win 2. We ain't going to win 3.
I think they won 2.
Yeah, they lost
they lost to Dallas.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, because that was the year that Dallas had.
Yeah, it was Dallas.
It was Dirk and Jason Kidd. And there was a couple other guys on that team.
That was the year right before Kidd
came to us. Came to the Knicks.
Okay, all right, yeah, because
a couple years before.
So we haven't even gotten him coaching yet. Because he got like a DUI or something, and they fired him. Right? He got fired pretty quick. Everywhere Kid goes, the coach teams go bad.
Supposedly, he's one of the front runners for if the Lakers fire Luke Walton.
Really?
I just read that.
And
like
you know what's
3-4 days ago.
Luke Walton's getting fired, and he shouldn't, man.
No,
he shouldn't. But LeBron's a fucking
I was
stupid
just
cunt.
gonna say it goes right back to LeBron being a cunt.
Real quick, I mean, we should talk about LeBron being a cunt all day because he is. You locked that window, man. I was trying to get some fresh air in here, bro. I'm already steaming, bro.
I didn't lock it.
She's locked?
Huh?
How does it lock? It locks like halfway up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't taking that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
I
all
can
that.
bring a fan in if you want.
Honestly, I'm not going to say no to it. It's
Put
that
it right on
toasty.
his face.
It's that toasty.
Well,
so
let's get a little cheers.
Yeah, no, we'll take another shot. I mean, I took one. I think he might take it too.
I took
Dylon's
one.
reckless, man. He
I
can't stop.
actually didn't take 2. I was waiting for you, and then you're like, I'll catch up to you. And I was like, I still got a full glass.
By the way,
okay.
I still didn't spill the beans to your aunt that you're doing a drunk podcast. I was like, oh yeah, Dylon's coming over the other night. She's like, oh, what are you guys doing? I was like, nothing. Hanging
We're not
out,
even doing drugs. What's the big
watching
deal?
the TV. Well, he requested that I don't tell her. So man of my word, I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, but don't you post this on Facebook and
Yeah,
we
my
tag
aunt
you?
doesn't have Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, cheers.
She's only your aunt. It's not like she's like your
Hey,
mother.
Look, to my aunt.
My mother listened
doesn't
to
know we're
10
getting
seconds
drunk.
of this and.
Whew.
How's she taste? Like you remember?
Yeah, like I want to die again.
Don't let
I
her
didn't
in
even think
the
about it. I
lungs.
should have got a bottle of Buka.
I was gonna get the.
I would have drank Buka all night.
I wanted to try the black this time, but this was the only.
Guy just casually pulls out another bottle.
Dude, there was like this much left in this one.
No, listen, I hear you.
So I was like,
But you're just very nonchalant about just like. yeah,
Are you
put this other one
just
up
gonna
here.
always bring Sambuca on this podcast from now on? Is that your thing?
I mean, yeah.
Next time you come on, I'll get a bottle of black.
Okay.
I'll let you try a
Why
black.
does it
I
gotta
like
be
that.
black though?
It's actually more
what it-
purple.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
Now we're really talking about
Oh yeah, we're getting
some stuff. We're getting in deep, if you know what I mean.
All right, let me grab the fan for you guys.
Yeah, please, fucking God.
When he comes back, I'll bring up what I was talking to you about. That
Yeah, wait till he comes back. But we'll finish off just fucking talk about the Knicks.
Dude, I want Zion.
Well, from what I've heard, Zion's obviously like this unbelievable fucking talent.
Did you see the game where he broke out of his shoe?
No, I definitely
Did you hear about it?
Almost never watched. I did.
He went to like cross someone over and his shoe just like exploded. And he was out for like 2 weeks because he like. Yeah, and it looked like when it happened, it looked a lot worse.
And everybody was talking shit, saying he shouldn't play in the fucking
right. And that's what you go you go to big schools like that because you know you're going to make the tournament and you're going to play in the tournament. Like why? It's not like college football where you're like sitting out of bowl games because you're going to go play in the NFL. Like
yeah,
like you're not running.
No, and you know I really like how he was. I really like he was like, no, I'm playing. Right. I'm playing. And that's good. I like that.
And they're still in it as of right now. Like
yeah. And Barrett's supposed to be fucking really good too, but when it comes to who has the most capability of being like an absolute superstar, it's fucking Zion.
Yeah, and he's gonna put asses in seats too, like.
Yeah, dude. If the Knicks, like I said, Kyrie, like he's a fucking head case, but I'm not. I'm gonna watch Knicks basketball way fucking more. If they can pull off Zion, Kyrie, Durant. That's going to be insanity. It's going to be insane.
Not going to happen, though. You know it's not.
Well, I mean, who wants to come over here and deal with John Dolan or fucking James Dolan? Who wants to fucking, you know what I mean?
They're going to get the third pick somehow, miss out on the top two guys. And then
you got Barrett.
Well,
you got Zion's going to go 1, and then Barrett's probably going to go number 2. That's the other guy from Duke.
Well, there's another kid, too. There's another kid from...
who actually a lot of people are favoring if Zion didn't exist. They'd be like, dude, this guy.
I forget where he's from.
Oh, I don't remember anything about him, but anybody who's listening who likes basketball, yeah. So the Knicks are going to get a fucking all-star, I think, regardless.
I think Ken posted about the kid the other night. He was like, if the Knicks don't get Zion, this kid is the truth. Like,
yeah, no,
I forget who it was.
Yeah, so even if the Knicks get fucked by the NBA, which they most likely will, because I'm pretty sure the lottery's a bunch of horse shit anyway.
Probably.
I think they're going to be okay regardless. It's just the Knicks really got to sign the right fucking people, man. Kawhi Leonard's kind of a cunt. I mean, he's a fantastic fucking basketball player, but
I would take him if Durant wasn't on the table.
Yeah. I mean, Durant and Kyrie would be amazing, but like Kyrie's such a fucking head case, dude. He's such a cunt.
It's the NBA though. Who's not a head case?
Yeah, they're all overpaid head cases.
Yeah. Well, you know, let's see what the Knicks do, man. I mean, it seems like their new general manager or whatever, basketball operations guy is fucking preparing to do what's right. Because the NBA, it's all about just get those max fucking superstars here and get as many of them as you can in one fucking building and try to win when you got them. Because that's all the NBA fucking A is, dude.
And trading a rapist got us 2 max slots.
Cunty injured rapist. I remember when fucking...
Who hasn't been good.
Yeah, well, it's not...
He hasn't been good. He hasn't been... max contract player good.
Well, that's the thing. Like from what I've heard, because I don't watch a ton of basketball, he was definitely on his way there and definitely looking like that, and like had moments where he shined like that. From what I've heard, but he was just always injured, and he knew he was the superstar of the Knicks, and he knew it was fucking. I mean, Phil Jackson's a fucking asshole. Everybody knows that, dude, right?
But you skip out. Leave him alone.
He's living. I don't give a shit. You fucking you beat it. Great. Whoop-de-doo. You're a fucking gazillionaire. You got paid to make the Knicks even worse than they already are. How does somebody pull that off, dude? Dude, he knew he was the superstar of the Knicks, so he knew if he like skipped the exit fucking meeting with Phil Jackson and shit, and like when remember that when the fucking coach accidentally mistook his progress of coming back from his injury, and he like instantly posted this video of like him fucking shooting jump shots to be like, "No, coach, I'm this far." Like, you are such a cunt, dude. I was happy when I heard they got. I was like, you know what? Free up the cap space, man. Get fucking right. He's a fucking dick. He's injured all the time. He's white. I mean, come on. How much success, unless you're Larry Bird, you can have in the NBA if you're white? You know what I mean?
I felt a lot less bad about it when I saw that they got Dennis Smith Jr. Like,
yeah, and now they have a bunch of room.
You're trading a cunt for a guy that's probably going to be pretty good. Like,
yeah, and now they have that. It's fucking. We're enough about basketball.
Does he know what number episode?
It's been 24 minutes. Let him know.
Do I know?
Let him know.
Okay, so let's all open up our Reading is Fun books to page 69.
69.
Yeah. It's episode 69. Dude.
Oh, dude, next time you play it, stick it right here because it's actually closer to where the mic is. But, I mean, it still picked it up. But
we need like another chicken so they get 69.
Oh, by the way.
I'll have them 69 beaker. Yeah, well,
do it right now. I'll take a picture of Dylon here, and that'll be the picture, you know?
Dude, fucking Cuntbag Harper hit his first home run as a Philly today. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
He didn't die yet, huh?
How do you want me to...
Well, I mean... Dylon, figure this out. Hold them up so I can take a picture of you, bud.
All right.
That just looks like... Oh, no, that's good. You got this. All right. There you go.
Wait, hang on.
You let me know when you're ready, Dylon.
I'll make this look good.
We really need cameras, man.
Yeah.
I think about it every day how much better our fucking podcast is going to be when we have cameras.
How's that? Good?
Give me a good look. Dude, that mustache, man.
That's what we should have done.
I was going to buy cameras the one night. Didn't surprise you, and then I got
just gonna put that
a $300 ticket. So I didn't.
Yeah. What? Whoa. We didn't have this story out yet, did we?
Maybe. I don't know. We don't do morning after pills anymore, so it's like...
Yeah. We're getting close. We're getting closer to being back to them, though.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out. It's going to be fucking rough, but we're getting close. But anyway, what the hell? What's this about?
I'm an asshole. I'm pretty sure we went over this.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. What?
You didn't know?
He's an asshole?
No,
I mean, how do you not know?
I didn't have my registration and insurance on me because I'm an asshole. And
I think I did hear, and then you were like...
And my inspection was overdue, so that's why I got pulled over. He's like, license registration? I was like, sure.
Can I go home and get it?
So I got like $300 worth of tickets.
But you got to go to court, and you're only going to pay court fees because your shit was actually registered and insured.
I just paid it. I'm like, I'm not dealing with it. I'm just paying the money.
Did you get a bunch of points, though?
No points.
You could have saved a couple $100. But then again, though, if you had to miss work for it, then it would have...
It's whatever.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, it's no points. It wasn't a moving violation.
You were... you're moving in the car. That's...
Well, it's like speeding.
You could have just moved your registration and your insurance to where it was supposed to be.
I know, dude. Kristen was telling me for months, like, hey, asshole, put this in your car. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it tonight.
Yeah, no one's going to pull me over.
I'm not an asshole.
Fast forward to now. I'm an asshole, right?
Oh, it was awful. And that was right before my double. Right before a 12-hour shift. So
let's talk about DeGrom, man. How did he fucking look yesterday? Or 2 days ago, right?
DeGrom looked... Actually, he wasn't on his best.
He looked good.
But like,
I thought he looked good.
Every time he needed to make that pitch, like we had a couple guys on, and he needed that.
I was going to say he got into a couple jams and he pitched out of it, right?
Every single time, and that's how he's always been.
Did they win today?
Yeah, 11-8.
It was like 4-3 when I walked away.
When you and Jeff were just constantly berating me in our little group chat and just constant cocksuckers to me, even though I constantly speak good things about the Mets and all the time.
Oh, Mr. Negative. We don't have to get into it.
No. All right. Well, here's the deal. Let's see what you think, Dylon. These fucking guys think there's 100% no chance that they're going to trade Wheeler if the Mets happen to suck.
I never said
the trade
that.
Deadline.
I never said that. I just said I don't want to talk about it because
Jeff said that.
Well, Jeff, I'm not Jeff. I just said I don't want to talk about it because it's the first game of the season. We just won. The last thing I want to have a conversation about is the Mets sucking and trading.
All I'm saying
players.
is that he was bringing up Wheeler, and I'm saying there's a chance you're going to lose him if you guys aren't good at the trade deadline.
Why even bring it up? Opening day. Why you gotta be so negative?
I think
it's not negative.
It's very negative.
We're talking about him.
I think you're probably right.
Oh, he's definitely right. I'm not arguing with him. It's just like, all right, so let's say...
he just doesn't want to talk about it.
He doesn't want to hear the negativity.
Exactly.
I get that.
You're a Yankee fan, right?
But at least say that in the chat, dude.
My dad's
guys
a
just
Met
sit there and
fan, though,
bombard me.
I
No, you didn't. No, what you said was, fuck you, fudge, you fucking Mets, fucking negativity, you fucking faggot, fuck you. We fucking won. Fuck off, Yankee dick.
Yeah, of course I'm going to be a dick to you. I'm not going to be like all like broad big. Could you please just not talk about it, okay? Of course I got to make fun of you in the process, dude.
All I'm saying is that, well, Jeff was busting my balls too because I said last year that there was a good chance that DeGrom would get traded, depending on what was happening. Now, here's the deal. Well, I mean, not that Jeff doesn't understand. He's probably just busting my balls. It's kind of hard to take anything we say seriously in that group chat, but all I was saying was that it's really hard to trust your ownership. So I think it was very surprising that they extended DeGrom this early. I do.
Yeah.
I think it's an awesome... No, I think it's a good move. I think it's a great move. I think it's a solid baseball move, like GM-wise, whatever. I think it's what you should have done. But can't you picture the ownership fucking it up, though? You know, like, couldn't you picture them fucking it up? You know what I mean?
That's why we have to talk about it. We're 2-0. We're in first place. Just beat
Oh
the
my
Mets.
God!
Why do I gotta talk about
Hey,
fucking the Mets sucking?
Dude, just let him have this.
Yeah, let me fucking have it.
I'm not even saying
Fucking
Mets
Yankee
suck, man.
fans. Can't even let me enjoy my moment.
Hey,
They're only good for the first 2 months. Let me enjoy it. Why start talking shit 2 months when we're fucking in fifth
2 months
place?
from now, they'll be batting out of order. It's fine.
Jesus. Oh, that was brutal, dude. Brutal. Dude, you guys lost to Baltimore today.
Yeah, it was.
Come on.
It was
Do
really
we just
cool.
bat out of order?
Worst baseball team in the league.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, well, weren't they doing like the every other inning? They were doing like a multi-pitcher type deal today. I'm pretty sure.
I'm already sure.
I was beating Final Fantasy X, so I had the game on my second
Oh,
monitor.
congrats.
Yeah, fucking, we'll beat it for the second time. But you know what it was?
Fuck that game.
I mean, I ended up fucking, dude. I ended up in Zenmano accidentally, dude.
Oh, really?
I fucking popped Yojimbo out real quick, and I looked up. I was like, you know, what guild do I give him to get Zenmano? And people were like,
There's not really. You have to like level them up.
you gotta fucking use them on this and that. 1,001 gills seems to work, whatever. And I was like, whatever, 1,001. And he did Zenmano. I was like, and I had like 60,000 life on the second form of Jack left. I was like, no fucking way, dude. But after that, you have auto life the whole time, so you can't even die.
Yeah, but it's thank God because I was over it at this point.
Oh yeah, well and like I was just the fucking sun would pop up, holy, and that was fucking. And that was that, and you know, fucking you, Yevon, the fuck. I'm just glad I beat it, and it's all over again, man. She fucking, I love you. She goes to run, fucking trips, falls right through him and shit. Fucking almost got me, man. Daughter was fucking crying, so I was holding her to keep her from fucking freaking out because she just wants the attention. Sitting there watching with me, I'm like, why can't you be real, man? Why don't you guys just stay together and love each other?
I think we lost Dylon here.
I have no idea what you're talking
we're
about.
just going over video game quick. We're
No,
back.
I'm with you.
I mean,
I'm with you, but I'm not with you.
Dude, but I
Play
start,
golf today?
Looks like it though, right?
It does, right?
Yeah.
how
I
about
just-
that mustache? Glorious mustache.
Oh,
right?
we're playing golf this year. We talked about it
Yeah.
last time.
Did we talk about it?
We did.
Let's do it.
Let's fucking do it, man. There's so
Yeah.
many courses right here.
Yeah. And my girlfriend works for Crystal Springs, so like we can get cheap golf.
Dude, is that easy for me to just come down the hill and just get drunk with you guys on a golf
There's
cart?
a riding fee. It's like $10.
dude. If we
and you
if
can just ride with us.
My favorite course is actually the one over by Fudge, where Fudge lives.
Oh,
Minerals.
Minerals?
Yeah, it's just like a little 9-hole course, and it's fucking. Dude, I hit houses in there all the time, and I'm like, why would you fucking want to live here?
Dude, on the third hole,
yeah, it's the third.
when you come around and you're going downhill, it's par 4. I was on the green in 2. I like crushed it. There was a fucking like 500-pound black bear just sitting on the green. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I suck at golf. I won my one moment. Like maybe I have a
No,
good
there's
shot.
a black bear.
There's a fucking bear. We got to move around it. He's just staring at me like, yeah, I know you made a good shot. You
Dude, I fucking, on that same third hole, that par 4, my buddy, so it was me, my buddy, and his sister just came with us just to fucking come with us and watch us play. And so we were in the cart, and I hit my ball probably like, it was probably one of my more solid drives ever. It was probably like 200 yards, like right in the middle of the fairway. And like I see the ball as we're coming down the hill. I have a Budweiser in my hand.
Naturally,
my
as you
buddy
should.
starts driving in circles around my ball. And I'm like, what are you doing,
Funny.
dude? I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, try to get it now. And he's like driving in circles around it. So I leaned out.
You guys aren't getting dizzy?
No, wait. So hold
I
on.
feel like I'm getting dizzy just hearing your
So
story.
wait, hold on. I leaned forward. He slammed the brakes, and I fucking went out the side of the cart. I hit the ground and like rolled a little bit.
Your beer goes everywhere?
Didn't spill my beer.
Oh, that's a professional right there.
I don't even understand how you pulled it off.
I don't either.
I've had some good beer moments like that before.
There's no sense.
There's another podcast that I listen to, and they have this segment. It's called "Hold My Beer Moments," like where you would say, "Here, hold my beer. Watch this." And I sent a tweet into him, and I was like, I literally got thrown out of a golf cart and had no choice but to hold my beer.
That's great. Fudge, so you're gonna come golf with us, bro?
I mean, if you guys let me use your clubs and don't give a shit,
I don't give a flying fuck.
Well, even if you just fucking come ride with us,
dude. Yeah, it'd be really fun.
My clubs, no, give me a ball. Let me hit some stuff.
I'll let him hit it.
Minerals.
I trust him with a driver.
Minerals is fucking $20,
dude. Yeah,
after
it's like
4 o'clock.
Dude, I've played fucking for $13 for 9 holes after 2-3 o'clock. It's dirt cheap.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a ridiculous road soda that like would get an elephant drunk.
Vodka, the key with golf.
Dude, you could just bring a cooler. Like, I bring coolers there all the time and just fill them with beer.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The key is you take a bunch
Unless
of
it's like a holiday weekend, then they because there's a lot of people there.
They do have tournaments sometimes, too. But you take vodka Gatorade, you freeze them, and they're good to go the whole day, no matter how hot it is.
That's another solid point. Yeah, we gotta go on a day where it's like super cheap and no one's there, so we're not holding anybody up who's like sober and trying to actually play golf,
No, not on this course. They have like the big holes for like little kids, and they also have the soccer.
Oh, how do I play on that hole?
They have like foot golf
could
too.
If you want. They have like foot golf. It's not like a real they don't take themselves too seriously.
Not good.
Yeah, it's like a.
You can also just get drunk and go drive golf balls. I mean, I'll do that all day, every day because I love driving golf balls.
Yeah,
big time.
So
do a little Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
I'll do that all day.
No, dude, I just can't believe that I like held the beer and like I was like turning it the opposite way from where I was rolling and it just didn't spill. It's so funny how aware if you're falling down with a beer, like it's so funny how like aware you are of where the beer's going, like
because you're focusing like brain
I don't give a flying fuck if I break my hip, but if I spill a drop of this Budweiser, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Like,
luckily you didn't either.
We were at a party in high school. Let me take a sip here. So we were at a party in high school. We were drinking 40s at this point, and like you know the story, Fudge. Like the idiots we were, my buddy's parents were gone. Or his mom was gone. So we're like, all right, let's party at the house. No one know. But instead of doing the smart thing, going inside and partying, we partied right in the front lawn, right on the main road, where there's the neighbors are there. Like the neighbors clearly have his mom's number and stuff. Like, so obviously she was gonna find out when she comes home, right? So I see the car pull up and I look at my buddy Matt, we're fucking hammered. I was like, oh shit, his mom's here. So we run. She had no idea we were there. So we're running through the back of his house, running through the woods. All of a sudden, I see my buddy Matt. He just disappeared. He was in front of me. And he just disappears. I'm like, where the fuck did he go? And I'm just running. All of a sudden, I realized I just ran off a cliff. Like a 10-foot cliff. Nothing crazy, and we're young, so it doesn't matter. And I'm in the air, like, pointing at him on the ground because he ate shit. I'm, like, laughing at him as I'm going. But midair, I went, shoot, thumb into 40, and I tucked and rolled on that fucking bitch. Didn't lose my beer.
That's good stuff.
How about that?
Talent.
The problem with those 40s though is if you fucking shake them up even a little bit, they just go.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since I've had 40.
No, yeah, but like I used to drink them a lot. Like 2-3 years ago, I drank them quite a bit just for shits and giggles. Like I'd bring one over to my buddy's house and I'd put it down on the table, and then his fucking dog would come running in the room and just fucking like jump through the air and just take my 40 out, and then I got a fucking full 40 that's all shaken up.
It's warm.
Dude, the lint that came out of the fucking fan just went.
Right, you drink?
Right in my
there
shot.
You go. Drink it. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
At least it wasn't a Band-Aid.
Yeah, come on. You already touched a Band-Aid today, so it's not
I gotta pour this out. There's a hair on it and everything.
Oh, come on. It's just a cat hair.
Yeah, no, I'm pouring it out.
You are embarrassing.
It's gonna tickle my throat the whole time. No,
You're embarrassing yourself. This guy's embarrassing. There's a little cat hair in his fucking Bacardi, and he can't handle it. You call yourself friends with this guy, you know?
Jets are gonna be good, dude.
Dude, I'm excited. Very excited. I know he overpaid for CJ Mosley, but he's going to be a fucking monster on a defense. He's going to be a leader.
Be good, dude. I'm a little pissed that guy from Minnesota fucked us, but
yeah, but that's all right, dude.
That Kirk Cousins did the same thing. Look how it worked for him.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he didn't fuck you. He helped you, big time.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
But like at the time when it happened, you didn't think that he was helping us.
I was happy for the Jets that didn't get Kirk Cousins.
I was too.
I mean, I wanted him. I don't know. When you're a Jet fan, you get kind of desperate.
That's true.
I also didn't think I had a chance at Sam Darnold. Like,
well, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I'll let you
I'll drink
listen
to that,
it
bud.
on this podcast, and you'll hear me say, I don't want Kirk Cousins, But if we get him, I'm not going to be upset.
Aren't you glad you didn't get him?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I don't want Kirk Cousins.
Guys have Le'Veon Bell now, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
I love
fucking,
it. I love
dude,
the coach.
Jets are going to make some fucking noise this year, bro.
Yeah.
Plus, we might get Boza in the draft.
Yep.
Good chance Boza drops to us.
Because I think Arizona's going quarterback.
Huh?
I really think that Arizona's taking Kyler Murray.
They said they're going quarterback.
Yeah, they're going to take Kyler Murray.
Do you think, dude, what if Giants can trade like a third fucking round pick for Rosen, bro, and still have their 2 first rounders and possibly have the QB
they could
of the future?
definitely get him for.
You could get Rosen for a 4th, probably.
Yeah.
And Rosen might be great, man. Like, you can't really take his body of work last year seriously because Arizona was just so piss poor, dude.
I wouldn't even be upset. Like if I'm the Jets, I want Bosa or I want Josh Allen.
Yeah.
But like if I can't get either one of those, I wouldn't even be upset if they traded back and got a 2nd round pick. Like, you don't have a 2nd round pick. Like,
if we're trading back, we need to swap firsts.
Yeah.
Get a 2nd, get something
and
else.
maybe like a pick next year.
To me, I have never have a problem with trading back. I think it's always the good move.
Like if the guy you don't want,
Nick Bosa, dude. It's not like
I like Josh Allen too.
Right, the outside linebacker.
Yeah,
he looks like
from Kentucky.
He's taller. He's got more of a build. So we'll see what happens with that. But
either one of those guys, and I'm good. Like
exactly. And here's the thing: it's not like we have to trade back because there's not a position player we need. Like that's literally all our defense needs is a pass rusher.
Right.
And our defense can be. I mean, we need a corner still and stuff like that. But we need a big time pass rusher, and our defense is going to be fucking insane. So you can't trade back if those 2 are there.
I was watching a video today. It was from the NFL Network, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with that guy Peter Schrager. He's on like Good Morning Football.
What does he look like?
Oh my god! Tell me who's that asshole who said he would fucking pick Nick Foles in any playoff situation over any quarterback who ever won
that
ever.
guy was NFL? I thought he was ESPN.
I'm not sure if it's that guy.
He was
but
NFL that morning show.
He's got like a little bit of a comb over. He said yesterday morning that his top quarterback wide receiver duo for the next 8 years is Sam Darnold and Robbie Anderson.
The guy's clearly a moron. So.
Well, but I mean, dude, and the Jets, like
this guy, I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
This fucking retard said, I'm dropping the R-bomb because this guy's making retarded.
Hey, he was nice
really.
to the Jets though, so
yeah.
Dude, this guy said he would pick Nick Foles over any other quarterback, past or present, at all, in any playoff situation.
You sure you're not taking it out of context?
No, not at all.
Well, that guy's an idiot.
Hey, dig it, nice and. What if? Oh yeah, because I don't have the fucking headphones on. I was like, why can't I hear that like better?
What's with the no headphones lately?
It gets toasty in here, bro.
Yeah, I was feeling that.
My back's already sweating. Sweat down my back.
So you want to know what I was going to bring up to you guys? Because I think it's really interesting.
Oh yeah, let's get her done.
Mount Rushmore of New York sports.
Players?
Yes.
Okay.
So listen, a couple of weeks ago, I found it really hard to do one for like today, like right now. So I did one for like 80s, 90s, and like current. So the 80s, 90s one, check this out, because I think it's probably about as good as you can get. Like, I think maybe there's one thing that I would flip, but I went Lawrence Taylor.
I was gonna say that he's on my list.
Derek Jeter,
also on my list.
Mark Messier.
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing. Now when I said this to my buddy a couple of weeks ago, the one thing that I considered flipping, and I'm not by any means a Devils fan, was Messier and Brodeur. Because it's like New York area sports is...
No, you're
like,
right. Brodeur might, because didn't he win like 3 fucking cups?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brodeur probably has more of a right to be there than Messier. Although, like, Messier was like a godsend to Rangers fans for sure. Yeah, I fucking hate Brodeur. I hate the Devils. I actually hated the Devils when I used to like hockey a lot more way back. I hated the Devils more than any other sports team ever. But I do think he deserves to be there.
I wasn't even that big of a hockey fan, so you think,
Oh, I loved hockey even more than football, like in my like late teens, early 20s, for whatever reasoning it was. But I hated the Devils fucking more than anything. But yeah, I do think Brodeur deserves to be there over Messi for sure.
But the other ones are, it's pretty solid.
The first two,
good players.
First two people I thought was Taylor and Jeter. They have to fucking be there.
Right.
I was trying to think of a Met, but I couldn't think of like an ultimate fucking...
Darryl Strawberry?
Well, he was on both the Mets and the Yankees. And he won that, what was it, 89 with the Mets, right?
86.
86?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when Buckner let that ball go under his leg.
I mean, I wasn't even alive in 86, though. So, like, I mean, I don't know how important Darryl Strawberry was to New York. You know what I mean?
Did you know that Bill Buckner tried to kill himself after that happened?
I don't blame him, dude.
He stood on the railroad tracks and the trains went under his legs.
Yeah.
The train what?
The guy from the Red Sox who had the baseball go under his leg, he stood on the train tracks and the train went under his legs.
Dude, a cool story about that World Series game. So Keith Hernandez, who was the Mets first baseman at that time, was already in the dugout drinking, watching the game because he thought the Mets were going to lose. So he was just in the back drinking, watching on this little TV. And then
baseball players were savage back in the day, bro. Wade Boggs drinking like 130 beers on a flight, like a 3-hour flight and shit, dude. Like lunatics, bro. Yeah. They win, he just hops on the back of a horse and shit. But they didn't give a fuck, dude. Back then, people were doing coke. Fucking Darryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden, didn't they miss the parade to go do coke?
Doc Gooden did. He tells it, and he tells the story, and it's so depressing the way he tells it. And he's like, oh, someone, one more bump, it's 3 a.m. One more bump, it's 4 a.m. One more bump.
That's called doing cocaine, man.
And then all of a sudden he goes, and then a reality set in, and I was watching the parade on the TV, doing another bump.
Yeah, they had a big cocaine problem back then. But what are you gonna do? They won the World Series.
Craig Carton's interview with him was the best because he goes,
"Oh, fucking Craig Carton."
He goes,
Did you ever do sexual favors for coke? Right? Yeah.
And Gooden's just like, oh, come on, man. No, I haven't.
Now
he asked him like 3 times. He's like, "Are you sure though?"
I couldn't do it.
Is he in prison yet?
No.
Is he going to prison? Have you heard anything recently about it? I haven't since I heard he's guilty.
Guilty on all charges, right?
Yeah, he's fucked. He's not gonna. But they're still working on the sentence though. Which how long does that take?
Who knows?
For a white person, probably like 2 years, right?
Yeah, especially a rich white person.
Yeah.
Well, he's not really.
Black
rich
guy would
anymore.
throw him in the next day. He'd be fucked for like fucking 6 life sentences or something. For like selling a bag of weed.
I can't do a Rushmore. That's too tough. There's too many players.
It's a lot harder to do it for right now. Like,
well, what do you think about Jeter, Taylor, and Brodeur?
Jeter's.
Well, yeah, I know you're going to be a con because you have to troll.
Through the 80s and 90s, you think Jeter was the best player on the Yankees?
Well, he was more like 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, like
Jeter.
Well, you said 80s, 90s was the one you just did.
Yeah.
Well, are we only doing 80s, 90s?
Yeah.
He what was it, 94 or 96 when he hopped on?
95, I think.
95?
So you can't have him on the 80s, 90s. Fucking.
Well, no, then you're right. Then I didn't realize we were only doing 80s.
That's a good point. I was trying.
Lawrence Taylor was the first name.
Like I was trying to do
Lawrence Taylor.
I was trying to do one from each sport, and I don't know.
If we were including a couple decades earlier, I would have said Joe Namath in a heartbeat.
I think it's this whole conversation is too hard. It has to go sport to sport. You can't do all sports because you have to pick 4 players.
If you did it for right now, like who's even good in New York besides like Judge and DeGrom?
Well, next year, all of New York
Darnold.
sports. Dude, New York sports has been kind of sad the past year or two. Next year, New York sports might be, every single team might be fucking great. Because the Islanders are good.
This year, dude.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, you know what I mean. Like
the 2 teams that are going to the playoffs in New York sports are the Nets and the Islanders. Like,
yeah, but the Knicks may actually.
The Islanders just clinched tonight.
Well, fuck the Islanders.
Against the Sabres.
Fuck hockey, really.
Fuck the Sabres.
The Nets aren't a lock yet.
Yeah, the Nets. The Nets are like,
might not make
they're definitely not a lock. They're fighting.
No,
they're like barely above 500, I think. But they're a fucking pretty good team. Like people are thinking that Durant might just go to the Nets and say "fuck off, Knicks," but you think about it, depending.
I would stop watching basketball if that happened. I just want you to know that.
That'd be pretty. Well, I probably wouldn't start. But think about it though, like this season coming up for like a lot of fucking the Rangers, depending on how they do, with whatever their plans are. I mean, who gives a shit about hockey? But if the Knicks can fucking...
No one cares about hockey.
Shall I listen to Boomer talk about jockeys? But, I mean, if injuries don't fuck the Mets and the Yankees, you know what I mean? If the Giants fucking can get the QB of the future and maybe make some good moves with all the draft picks they have, the Jets look like they're going to be fucking good. The Islanders are good. The Nets are good.
You like getting rid of OBJ?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I think...
For what you got for him, too.
Yeah, and everybody thinks like it wasn't
signing Golden Tate right after that.
No.
Because that's awful.
That is what
I liked it personally.
I do. Here, I'm going to tell you my life. That fucking, what was it, for like 48 hours? I'm on the internet, just ripping people
on the Facebook machine.
I posted a status, and I was like, "If you, what did I say? I think I said if you think." Or like if you're a Giants fan and you're mad about trading Odell Beckham Jr., watch more football. That was my status. Because I was pissed because it's like all these fucking Giants fans, which like they're not even really football fans. They're just like since they won the Super Bowl.
Over to the dark side,
and they were
Eric.
and they were over. Me and Eric had a lot of long talks. We were on the phone for tens of 20s of minutes.
Yeah, he called me before. He's like, "Can you give me a little more support? I gotta talk to Fudge." I'm like, "I got you, best friend."
Dude, when he called me, dude, and he had me on speaker, I like rambled for like 5 minutes straight and wouldn't let him talk. And then when I stopped, you just kind of hear Steph laughing in the background, and he's like, "Oh, geez." Because I was like, dude, don't do this. Don't be one of those cunt Giants fans, dude. I fucking need you, man. All these people are morons. They don't fucking get it. We got fucking great picks for him. He's a fucking cancer. We're losing with him. Why can't we lose without him? He's a fucking asshole. He's going to ruin the new quarterback we get. Like, I just go off saying all this stuff because...
I'm surprised the LGBT didn't give the fucking Giants shit.
Well, he's not out of the closet yet, so they're not officially representing him yet, I think.
Oh, they are. They are.
They gotta add a C to the list because it's closet. It's lesbian, LB, bi, G, gay, T, transsexual. Q is like curious or something.
Why can't they all just call him gay?
Q. I thought Q was queer.
Queer.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's actually what it is.
Is that what it is? Like a K
Isn't
in there?
queer like an offensive term?
I think it is.
I think it is.
That's why I just said it, to be honest with you.
What were we talking? No, but yeah, I do like it. I mean, it was. I will say I was a little bummed just watching highlights like the night it happened when I was watching NFL Network for like 2 hours straight, just seeing what was good. But I knew it was for the greater good.
Mondo twins.
Now here, those are big twins, right? Jesus. Now here's the deal. So I'm being a cunt on Facebook. I'm just going crazy, fighting all kinds of fucking Giants fans and people, whatever. And then like 2 days later, he signs Golden Tate, and I'm like, I look like an idiot. I look like a fucking asshole, just sticking up for Gettleman, trying to think he's finally fucking doing the right thing. And then they signed Golden Tate. They really didn't sign Golden Tate for too much money.
No,
it was only
he's not a bad player. Like he's
a solid receiver, but like,
it's just.
But what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Dave Gettleman said, "Relax, fans. I know what I'm doing."
And he also said we didn't sign Odell Beckham to trade him.
Well,
he's got to say shit.
That's pretty funny.
I don't. That's fine. He's got to say that. I accept that.
I'm not gonna be mad if we can get rid of like a third or fourth round for Rosen. I'm not gonna be mad at it. Everybody keeps talking about us trading up for. Let me pull up the fucking draft list real quick. Everybody keeps
Haskins.
Yeah. They're talking about. Hold on. What is it?
The only reason why they would have to trade up is if other
NFL
people
draft order.
I don't think if Arizona shouldn't fucking get rid of Rosen though. Even if you're gonna draft a quarterback.
Here we go. Everybody's talking about, the Giants need to trade up. The Giants need to trade up. Where the fuck is I? Just did a list here. Tell me why we would think they need to trade up, okay? Cardinals, they're going to draft Murray. That's that.
Probably, yeah.
49ers, they got Garoppolo and Mullins.
They're probably gonna take an ed. Realistically, the Niners are probably gonna take
Dwayne
Bosa.
Haskins.
They're
not going to
take Bosa.
Jets. Sam Darnold. They're not taking Dwayne Haskins.
I'd take Haskins just to piss the Giants off at that point.
We should draft
I'm just
Haskins.
kidding.
That would be funny.
I'm just kidding.
Raiders. Now, they're the only ones I might be scared. The two people in front of the Giants here, these are the ones that you can get sketchy about, but they technically have their fucking quarterbacks. The Raiders. Derek Carr.
You never know with John Gruden. That's
the Buccaneers.
Fucking asshole.
Fucking raper guy.
I fucking hate John Gruden.
He might look really smart in like another year or two.
I like him. I liked him as an announcer when he'd be like, "Hey, Spider 2."
Oh, he's fantastic. He's a scapegoat for the ownership of the Raiders when they're broke, getting ready to move to Vegas. That's all he is. He's gonna look fucking smart, dude. Getting rid of all those. He's got like. Yeah, we'll see. The fact of the matter is, why are the Giants going to waste fucking draft capital moving up when none of these people are going to draft Haskins probably?
Dude, and even if hold on a minute though. So even if
who do you think's going to draft him? Who do you think?
But even if
Cardinals
Haskins
are going to take, it's going to take Murray. Niners and Jets want a fucking pass rusher. Raiders and Bucks both have their quarterbacks most likely, but they might.
Even if Haskins does go right before the Giants pick went again 17th, I think, with the Browns pick.
Yeah, they can grab that guy from Duke or that other guy from Carolina.
That's what I was just going to say. The kid from Duke is going to be. I think I would rather see the Giants get him just so New England doesn't get him.
That's a fair point.
Yeah,
because
I hear you there. But they're talking about going up trading with the Jets or trading with the.
Well, here's the thing.
Why waste that?
And fuck New England for the record.
Just going. If you want to skip up to 5 or 4 to get Haskins, I kind of get that because you're worried about either of them taking Haskins. But everybody on the radio is talking about hopping up to 3 or 2 or whatever, trade the draft capital you have. They're not going to take Haskins. Like, why?
Well, here's the thing. If you're worried about those two teams taking him, you have to trade up before them. You can't trade with them because they're going to go, no, we want to take Haskins. Right? If that's what they want to do. You're not going to...
I can maybe see the Buccaneers doing it, but there's no way I don't think the Raiders are going to do that, man.
Yeah, I don't think the Raiders are. I think the Raiders are set on Carr.
Yeah, I always thought Gruden really liked Carr. That was like one of the reasons he went to that he agreed to coach the Raiders. Right?
I don't have anything against the Raiders, but my parents are Raiders fans, and they have like this Raiders club that like hangs out at the Irish Cottage.
Oh, fucking Raider Nation!
And I kind of just
like your family. Of course it is.
I kind of just like trolling them. Like a little bit. So I shared a picture to my Facebook the other day, and it's a picture of like John Gruden and Antonio Brown, and it says, "If you weren't riding with us at 4 and 12, don't ride with us at 5 and 11."
Yeah, I saw that.
Point I'm trying to make is, I say don't trade up. If Haskins is there at 6, I say take him. If you can get Rosen for like a 3rd or 4th round pick, take him. If you haven't drafted a quarterback and you get this pick 17. And that dude from Duke's there, or that other dude from fucking, I think like North Carolina or Missouri, whatever the fuck it is. I can't remember.
Drew Lock. There's Drew Lock.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about.
He's from Missouri.
Yeah, either Drew Lock or the dude from fucking, cheers. Any of those things work. I think by the 17th pick, you need to have
I forgot how good Zambuki was.
You need to either have Haskins, Rosen,
to me,
Drew Lock, or the guy from Duke.
I really think the Cardinals are dumb if they trade Rosen, even if they draft the quarterback. You draft that quarterback that you like and you think he's going to be good, but you don't know. You also don't know what Rosen's going to be. Why not have both of them? You're not paying either of them.
You already fired the coach.
That's true, but let him be dumb to help us out.
Well, yeah, but why? Just why?
You already fired the coach that was there for Rosen's first year. Like, you don't know what you're
they fired like everybody, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know who their coach their coach is. That guy Kingsbury now.
He was bad last year.
I don't think you can judge his body of work last year, 1. And 2, he was one of the big 4 fucking quarterbacks that everybody was saying they need to be drafted. Giants missed him last year.
God, he was
if they can get him this year for a 3rd or 4th round pick, dude, I consider that a fucking win.
Of course, I wanted Rosen because I didn't think that the Jets were going to be able to get Darnold. And then Cleveland took Baker Mayfield, and I was like...
Dude, and how about this? What if the Giants either get Rosen or maybe draft one of those 2 guys we were just talking about at 17? What if they take fucking Metcalf at 6, dude? Replace OBJ. That guy looks like a fucking beast, bro. Now, he came back from a huge injury.
You might be able to even get him at 17, dude.
He showed it. True.
If you
take Haskins and Metcalf, dude. I will be really stoked on Giants football again if that happened. I love this guy, how he fucking came back from a huge injury and he was like, fuck these naysayers. I'm coming to the combine and I'm killing shit. And he just massacred everything, dude. I mean, who knows what it's going to translate to?
He looks like a fucking middle linebacker. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
He runs like a receiver.
Talk about Julio fucking Jones, number 2 or some shit. Like a big, beastly motherfucker. Like, hopefully not a dumb, dramatic cunt. I'm sick of dramatic cunt wide receivers, dude.
Almost 90% of them are. That's the biggest.
Yeah, but is Julio Jones is fucking what's his name? Who I think is one of the best fucking wide receivers. We argue about it. Yeah, Hopkins. Yeah. That guy, I'd take. Oh my god, dude! I just the way he sacrifices for the team alone.
Dude, you got to come to the draft party, man.
Is it on a Thursday?
The first day is a Thursday. Yeah.
Well, I got to get a babysitter to do it.
Do you go to that?
No,
he has
have
a party here.
here.
Oh,
you should come.
Yeah.
Come this year. It's fucking Thursday. Figure it out.
Where are you going? Here?
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I'm definitely watching the draft. I can probably this year.
I have bowling on Thursdays, but I could probably skip that. That's not a big...
Dude, if you're telling me right now, as a big Jets fan as you are, and I like you a lot, okay? If you're going to go bowling during the draft...
Dude, I bowl every Thursday night.
We're going to have a problem.
Yeah, I could probably...
He's looking at you dead serious. I bowl every Thursday night.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Listen, bowling's great. There's a bar right there.
I go and I get fucking hammered, and I throw the ball, and it just...
Listen, I bowl an average 60. I'm a great bowler. The point is, I won't go on a Thursday during the draft.
What do you guys think? I think it would be dumb for the Giants to waste the draft capital to trade up. I say if Haskins is at 6, great, get him. But I say either shoot for fucking the guy from Duke, Locke,
it depends.
I think
Rosen.
you have to have a plan B if Haskins goes off the board. And I think
guy from Duke, Locke, or fucking Rosen.
And I think
plan
you need
B, C, and D, dude.
And I think you need to not buy into people like maybe the Raiders are going to call and say, "Hey, we're going to take Haskins. What do you want?" Like they need to not buy into that. Like a couple of years ago when fucking Chicago traded all that shit to move up one spot and take Trubisky, and the Niners weren't even interested in Trubisky. They fucking robbed Chicago.
That's my thing. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
if you really want the quarterback, which doesn't seem like the Giants do, you move up and get him. If you have a chance to move up and get him, you go do it.
Haskins does look like the type of quarterback that, that fucking confident in the pocket, accurate, solid arm, big fucking dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he fucking sounds great. What do you have, 50 touchdowns and like 8 interceptions? Like, I mean, I'm not going to be mad getting him at all. Like I said, if he's there at number 6, fucking take him, Gettleman.
Yeah.
Fucking take him. I mean, I would say my number one pick, if I had to choose out of those 4 quarterbacks we're talking about, I would say Haskins, but I'm not going to be mad with any of the other 3, especially if we don't waste draft capital fucking moving up. I don't think it's worth...
I don't think you're taking a quarterback first round. I'm going to love it.
I'm going to be...
I think they will.
I think if they haven't gotten a single quarterback yet at 17 and the guy from Duke or Locke is available, I think they would take one of those. I would definitely
They should.
think. I
still think that they're trying to win with Eli. It shows it just with the just with them picking up fucking.
If they don't pick up a quarterback this year, they're gonna just have to get fucking somebody next year, and then he's just gonna have to get thrown to the fucking wolves, which is a stupid idea.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you what the way I feel about what I think they're gonna do.
There is a chance that well, at least they're not gonna fucking obviously re-sign Manning or anything like that. Like.
Maybe.
I was just going to say you don't know that.
Get him on that Kale.
Circumstances
Tom
are
Brady
different now, so because I think I already said this. I said if Manning was going to play this year, that I would boycott watching football. But a lot of circumstances are different to this happening, so I'm going to take that back. But I will say this:
fucking Indian giver, bro.
Big time.
Can you say that anymore? You can't say that anymore, right?
If they re-sign Manning,
fucking Redskin giver.
If they
can't say that either, right?
Yeah, probably. Well, on this podcast,
the logo's
really
offensive.
Matter. Yeah,
they
still got it.
We're good.
Yeah, it's okay. If they re-sign Manning, God forbid, for any reason, dude, I don't think I'm watching Giants football next year.
Come to the dark side, dude.
No, I don't want to.
Why are you calling it the dark side?
Because it is.
It's not the dark side.
Evil is good.
He hates New England just as much as we do. And he doesn't hate the Jets either. I think
I don't at all. I like the Jets.
A million times.
I just don't like him.
Yeah,
he just doesn't like me.
It's that. That's it.
Come to the dark side, man.
I'm cool.
I
like the Jets. I watch Jets football. I don't.
Yeah, dude. We drink a lot on the dark side.
Yeah. He's got a kid. He can't do it.
I'm aware,
dude. So I haven't been here since I went to the Jets-Pats game and lost a bet and wore a Brady jersey. That was interesting.
Yeah,
I'm upset, and I'm a Giants fan.
I remember we were texting each other.
So first of all, I'm fucking hammered, as I naturally should be. I wanted to forget that I was wearing it.
I was hammered too, and you're like texting me. I'm like trying to figure it all out. I'm like, this is so.
So tough. I fucking no. So I bet this bartender at the Irish Cottage. He's from Rhode Island, big Red Sox fan. I bet him that he's a good guy. He's actually a good guy. So I bet him that the Yankees were going to beat the Sox in the playoffs. I shouldn't have done that. It was a dumb idea. Boys? Hey, listen.
It was
It was a dumb idea.
If anybody was going to beat the Sox, I feel like the Yankees had a solid chance, but the Sox were too good last year.
Obviously, I lost the bet.
Yep.
So I put this fucking Brady jersey on.
The Red Sox
and I
ignore him.
And I walk up to this group of fucking guys tailgating, wearing this Brady jersey, and I walk up to the one Patriot fan in the fucking group, and I go, "Hey, you want to know what's worse than being a Jet fan?" And the guy goes, "What?" I go, "Being a Jet fan and losing a bet and having to wear this fucking piece of shit jersey." And the guy in the tailgate, and the guy started laughing like.
Okay.
He started laughing like he's like, "Ah, you lost a bet." And the fucking it was like this old Italian New York guy running the tailgate party. He goes, "Hey, get the fuck out of here, will you?" So like the whole day,
deli meats at you and shit.
The whole day, I'm like walking up to people like that. I'm like walking up to Jet fans, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm actually a Jet fan." And people were looking at me like, "What the fuck?" Like it got to the point where I was like walking up to guys, and it actually seemed like I was being an asshole and like taunting them because I had the Brady jersey on.
Yeah, that's a tough move, man.
And I walked up to this one guy and I tapped him on the shoulder. I still got the Brady jersey on, and I go, "Hey man, Darnold's our guy, right?" And he looks at me. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "I'm actually a Jet fan. I lost a bet." He's like, "Get away from me!" And my buddy that I lost a bet with, he's like, "Dude, somebody's gonna punch you in the face." And I was like, "Good, let him." So they should punch me in the face for wearing this shit. Bro. So I was fucking still drunk at halftime, and I called my dad and I go, "Dad, I'm at the Jet game. I'm wearing a Brady jersey." "Why?" I go, "I lost a bet." "Oh, all right." After the game, he calls me. He goes, "So who won?" I go, "Pats won." He goes, "Good. Take that fucking jersey off, will you?"
That's rough, man. I'll never make a bet like that I have to fucking...
It was so funny because here I am surrounded by Patriot fans, mind you, because it's like the end of November and the Jets weren't playing that well, so it was a lot of Pats fans.
Surprise.
Yeah, it wasn't a surprise either, but here I am. Fucking Brady's like the first time they get the ball, Brady's like in the shotgun. And here I am in a Brady jersey, surrounded by Pats fans, and I stand up and I'm like, "Come on, Brady, you fucking scumbag!" And everybody's like, "What the fuck is this guy? Like, why is he wearing a Brady jersey?"
Because you're wearing the Brady jersey,
like,
it's confusing
at him like he's an idiot. And I turned around and the one kid was like, "Dude, I like your enthusiasm, but what are you doing?" I was like, "I lost a bet, man." He's like, "All right, carry on. You're good. Keep yelling at him." So I just kept, like, every time he would be like in the shotgun, like near us, I'd be like, "You fucking asshole!"
With his jersey on, like, what the fuck's that kid's problem?
Yeah.
He must be autistic.
Stay away from him. He's okay.
Get away from that guy. He must have lost a bet.
I actually had a cardboard sign that said, I lost, like I was going to carry it in with me, and it said, "I lost a bet. Let's go Jets."
You should have.
Like, I have a picture of me holding it up, but I just left it out by the car.
It would have made sense bringing the sign in. It probably would have helped you out. It would have been like a hat.
The guards would have been like, "You can't bring that in. You're gonna get
that's
into
also
a fight,
true.
You fucking idiot."
And then it was so funny. I was so hammered. The Pats scored a touchdown, and I turned to my buddy. I'm like, "Oh, so this is what it's like to win." And then I was like, "Wait, no! Abort!
This is bullshit.
Damn it!"
How much, guys, did you end up paying Bella? Like, wasn't even that much compared to like what he wanted, right?
He took way less money with the Jets than he would have with the Steelers, but he's getting more guaranteed money.
Yeah, but only like $2 million.
No, like
more.
he was from what I understood, he was the contract.
He wanted like 17 or 18 a year, right? Isn't that what he was fighting for?
He's not getting that. He's getting like 12 a year.
But I think that the guaranteed money with the Steelers was only like $10 million, and the Jets gave him $52 million, and I think like 30 of it's guaranteed.
For 4 years or 3?
5.
No, we gotta look at it.
I think it's 5.
It was a lot closer.
It can't be 5 because then it would only be $10 million a year. There's no way he's only getting $10 million a year.
No,
he was fighting for $18 million a year.
I think it was 4 and 52 for the length of the contract. So
that makes more sense.
$52 million deal.
How much guaranteed?
He turned down 5 with Pittsburgh.
$35 million guaranteed.
Yeah, so that's not even $10 million a year guaranteed.
Let me see the Steelers.
Yeah, but he's getting 35 guaranteed through the whole contract, where he was only getting 10 guaranteed from Pittsburgh.
I think it was more than that.
It wasn't. Maybe if it was more than that, it wasn't a lot more than that. Because the reason why he took the Jets deal was because he was getting more money guaranteed from what I.
Remember last year, though, he talked about shit like, "Oh, they gotta pay me a ton of money."
No, dude, check. It was They offered him, the Steelers offered him $70 million with a $33 million guaranteed. So we only offered him $2 more million guaranteed.
I think he just wanted to be in New York. Like, honestly, why you would want to play for the Jets over playing for the Steelers is beyond me. But hey, welcome to New York,
Le'Veon Bell. Organization right now. They're somehow questioning their great coach. Roethlisberger's a cunt, man. I mean, he's just a straight up cunt, plain and simple. There you go. He gets it.
I remembered.
I can't remember.
It only took me 3 beers, but I remembered.
Proud. I woke up to people calling me after the Bell thing, so I wake up to a phone call. So
I texted you at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, we obviously signed Bell. Let me check the blog, and then I'm gonna go back to bed because I had to open the next day. So I'm like, all right, we signed him. Cool. I'm like, Chris, we signed him, and she goes, "Who cares? You're still gonna suck." And I was like, it's too late at night to argue about this. I'm not doing it. So I try and go back to bed. My phone did not stop ringing, dude. Poinsett and Dan kept calling me. You would text. Everyone's calling me. I'm like,
why don't you just turn your ringer off, fool?
Because it's my alarm to wake up in the morning.
Nobody understands or believes me when I say this. Because my phone is 100% always on vibrate.
It doesn't fuck with the alarm?
No, it doesn't.
The alarm rings even when the phone's on silent.
I wish I knew that.
My phone is always on silent. The only time I ever turn my phone on is somebody's coming over, so I hear when fucking stupid common security calls me.
Yeah.
My phone is always on silent. My alarms always work.
Do you know why Bell signed with the Jets over the Steelers? Like, the actual reason? Because fuck them, that's why.
Fuck them.
Because fuck them. My butt itches, and I don't know why. I took a shower.
Can I help you?
I go to Rikers for 3-4 years to prove my point. I don't give a fuck.
I was gonna comment on that and be like, hell yeah, I suck toes. Welcome to Pop Copy.
Yeah, that would have been the very appropriate
Daddy's
thing.
got a song called Preacher Don't Preach. Daughter should have a song called Daughter Don't Sing. Player hate his ball, baby. Best skit ever.
Gonna go home and put some more water in Buck Nasty's mama's dish.
Okay, so let's all open up our Reading is Fun books to page 69.
69.
Where's that from?
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
Where the hell's the other thing I was gonna play? Oh yeah, here.
Had a few Chardonnays. What of it? All right, I want to take a shot.
It's gotta be like a WrestleMania ad first.
I'm pretty tired, but I'm just gonna.
You're going to WrestleMania, by the way, you scumbag.
I am.
Good for
Why,
you.
do you like wrestling?
Cool. Yeah, I love wrestling.
Oh, dude, come over. We're having
Wait, hey, here it is.
She died. Yes, she did. By any chance, did you happen to make it to her funeral? No. Why not? I went to Jones Beach, got drunk and fell asleep. Hell yes.
I don't know why that was in my mind, but I wanted to play it.
Come over for a part. We're doing a Monday Night Raw party for the day after. I'll text you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Think you're even gonna be alive, dude?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna have to look into that because I'm working overnights on Mondays right now. So
yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. You know.
No, like I could stop in. I just wouldn't be drinking, which would be fucked.
Yeah, that's tough to do. Man.
Yeah,
it's tough to do.
Pat McAfee wrestler yet? What's going on with that? No.
I haven't heard.
I think Gronk's gonna be a wrestler now.
I could see that. Thank God that was the Jets' best off-season move.
Yes, Gronk retiring.
Dude, but think about how lame wrestling. Like they fucking take Ronda Rousey. Now if Gronk wants to be a wrestler, he's just gonna slip right in because he's Rob Gronkowski.
Oh, but people watch it, man. That's all.
It's just oh god. Because think about
wrestling's fun, man. I don't know why you hate it so much.
I don't hate it. It's just hard. It's just hard for me to watch it, knowing it's just fucking.
We talked about it last time I was here. My buddy wrestles.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this.
I told you guys I was going to bring him with me, but he was wrestling tonight. So
there you go.
That's true.
I don't think
they actually had his match live on Facebook before I was watching it a little bit. It was pretty cool.
I'll go watch your buddy. That's a whole different story.
He doesn't really wrestle close to, like he wrestles like the show the company that he wrestles in Wharton, like that's not that bad. Like that's by like Rockaway, Dover.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Dover.
They have fucking cold beer, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
But the place that I like going to is he wrestles once a month in Ridgefield Park. And it's at this place, the company's called Pro Wrestling Magic. And it's probably like I'll go I try to go as much as I can. It's probably like the most fun that I've had at at an independent show ever. Like the last time I went, they had a last man standing match.
Nice.
And the one guy's like music hit, and he came out. He like played the crowd a little bit, and then went and hid. And like it's in like a Knights of Columbus in Ridgefield Park. So they have like a stage in there, and the other guy came out and he's like dancing by the entranceway, and he turned around and the other guy came fucking running off the stage and like jumped into him, and the match just like started. And I'm like, dude, like this is wild for like $20. Like
here we go. I love it, man. It's so like, don't get me wrong, when I'm like home watching Raw by myself, having a cocktail, I'm like, I'd rather be doing something else. You know, unless there's like really good stuff going on. Like when you get some people together and you're all drinking, watching, it's fucking great. Like we had a wrestling party for, I think it was SummerSlam, or maybe it was the Rumble, because like I have a couple friends that are like really into wrestling, and they had this whole thing like, we're not inviting like people that aren't like real fans because they're gonna just come drink. We want to actually watch the Rumble or something gay shit. So we're like, fuck you guys. So we just had a party with a bunch of people that didn't watch wrestling. We just got drunk and watched it, dude. Everyone was so into it.
I watched the Rumble on a train on my way back from the Knicks game.
Nice.
Like I watched like the actual Royal Rumble on the train. Like I didn't watch anything else, obviously, because I was at the Knicks game.
Yeah, that sucks.
But like I probably should have watched the Royal Rumble instead, because the Knicks were ass.
It is the Knicks.
CC Sabathia was at that game, and I was so drunk by the third quarter that I was screaming at Fizdale to put Sabathia in the game. I'm like, Fizdale, put Sabathia in! And
Did he actually hear you?
What's up with CC? He's still injured, right?
Yeah.
all these fucking Heat fans were like turning around laughing at me. And
Severino, CC, Aaron Hicks. There's one or two other people that are injured. Who the fuck are they?
I just got a Judge jersey.
That's sick. But help me out. Who's the other person or two that's injured on the Yankees? Severino, Sabathia, Hicks, Betances, and there might be one other person, but it's like the fucking two people we gave extensions to. Betances, I don't think we gave an extension to.
I don't know how I feel about him though. Like, is your name Dylon or Dylan or Dylon?
That is a bunch of liberal bullshit right there. I'll tell you that.
Figure it out, right?
Yeah, he's a fucking great relief pitcher though.
Yeah,
he's all right.
You know, when he doesn't allow a hit and let it stay in his head that he just allowed a hit, and then allow another hit and then walk someone.
Relievers.
Yeah, but when he gets to the zone, he's like one of the sickest eighth inning fucking pitchers, dude, for sure.
Dude, I really like that guy Ottavino that we picked up.
Who's your closer?
Jalapeno? I got the chips.
Yeah, jalapeno.
Who's your closer?
Chapman.
It's still Chapman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he still throwing 101?
Yeah, Cuban Missile.
Cuban Missile.
I'll never, the coolest thing with him ever was he was pitching in the All-Star game and he hit like 101, 102 on the gun or something. It was just
Red Sox lost.
Good.
Again.
Who are they playing?
Mariners.
They're 0-2 right now?
No, they won yesterday, so they're 1-2.
They played. They had a Friday game.
Yeah,
That's
they played
weird.
yesterday.
That is weird. I thought it's usually
they have a four.
I
think they're starting with a 4-game set, which is really weird.
They have
fuck them.
They have some Friday games, but usually it's everything
in case something gets rained out, right?
Yeah.
The Yanks didn't play yesterday.
They didn't. No, I thought most people don't because I thought they leave it.
It was funny because I was listening to Fatso and some guy called up. He's like, "Hey, Mike, I was just wondering, like, how come every year in baseball, all the games are on opening day and there's so many good games, and then the next day he just falls flat on his face?" And Mike's like, "Okay, you kidding me? Okay, rainouts. Okay, is this your first year watching baseball, guy?"
If you guys don't follow him on Twitter, I fucking highly suggest following him on Twitter.
I do.
Do you ever click on his tweets and see what people say to him? It's the funniest fucking
I always
shit.
retweet him and just shit on him. He never responds.
Dude, he fucking tweeted something about Golden Tate one day, and this guy tweets to him and goes, Hey, Mike, you think Golden Tate eats golden grams for breakfast? I'll hang up and listen. And they just like tweet like all this fucked up, stupid shit at him.
Well, he was getting trolled hard on open day. Did you watch that video I sent you?
I don't think so, no.
Did you guys see the video of him where he was on the air and some guy called and he was like, Hey, Mike, I want to slap your big butt cheeks.
No, but that's hilarious.
I sent you, what was that video I sent you last night? Oh, the fucking System of a Down? Table.
Oh, no, yeah, that I did.
Table.
What are you like? Take.
This one's good too. It says.
Bull.
So this was.
That's where I lost it.
This was right before the Jets hired Adam Gase, and Francesa tweeted he was like, "Table is set for the Jets. They can't guess or roll dice. They need proven head coach. Any other move makes no sense." And this guy tweets at him and goes, "Hey, Mike, you think the Jets should consider Bill Clinton for the head coach job? After all, he was head coach of the free world for 8 straight years. I'll hang up and listen."
I'll hang up and listen.
Fucking fatso. Yeah, I sent a group chat with you and Jeff. It's a video to Twitter, and it's just all the prank calls Mike got on opening day. And there's like 7 of them.
A lot of people prank him. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
He deserves it, though. He really does. He really
People
thinks
are always trolling
his.
his $8.99 app. Like,
Oh, yeah, he's got some app out, right? So what is that? It's like...
I had it for a little while, but I never used it.
What happens? You pay for it and you get to listen to him or something? What happens with it?
It's like old content. You can listen. You can re-listen to shows, which like, who wants to listen to old sports radio shows?
Doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Like, there's sometimes I always download Boomer and Geo. And if it's like, I'll listen to it on the way from work, but on the way home from work, I can't listen to it. I'm like, oh, well, this, and this happened. I'm not going to fucking listen to you idiots.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely listen to Boomer and Geo every single morning. It's still...
I have XM in my car, and I haven't listened to New York radio in a long time.
No?
They, fucking... New York radio is actually...
I love New York radio a lot.
ESPN has a channel. I think they're like channel 80 or something.
Yeah.
Awful.
Do you like? I like the K Show a lot because I love
the K Show. Yeah.
Did you?
Fucking
Yankee boy,
worst,
baby,
dude.
But
it's not even that. I would listen to it if I wasn't a Yankees fan. I like Don LaGreca a lot. I think he's fucking hilarious.
Michael
and I think
K is the worst.
It's funny because he just rips on Michael K the whole time, and I think it's hilarious.
I like the guys in the morning too. Humpty and Kenny and Rothenberg.
That show is actually fucking great. For sure. Because Rothenberg is like a lunatic and he just talks about how he'd rather watch the Giants than like take care of his family.
Yeah.
He's like literally like he has stories about like sending his wife to like the emergency room with the kids and he'd stay home to finish watching the game and shit. It's pretty fucking awesome.
There's a snip that they'll play every once in a while when they're coming back from commercial and he'll be like, if fighting Canty meant that the Giants win a Super Bowl, then I'd put a Tyson to his Spinks. And it's like, dude, like that guy's 6'6", 350 pounds. Like, you're not fighting him.
Oh, it doesn't mean you have to win, right?
Right.
That's true. You just get knocked out by Canty real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would not get knocked out by Canty for the Giants to win a Super Bowl. I don't know
how big his hand is.
I would. For the Jets to win a Super Bowl, I'd let him knock me out 3 times.
That's completely different. I've seen 2 Super Bowl wins in my life. You haven't seen any in your life. Of course, you fuck. That's a big difference.
Though, like, when these players are this big, if they clock you with their hand that's this big, like you could die.
How?
Yeah, you really.
But how far are you willing to go for a Super Bowl?
Before we get into that, and we can get into this.
If he was drunk, I don't think it really matters what would happen to him.
Take another shot and then tell me.
I will. Well.
Yeah. Cheers. I'm getting tired, man. I just gotta drink through it, bro.
There was an NBA player, I can't remember the name of him, and he clocked the fucking one of the referees. And the guy like fucking almost died in the hospital just from one punch. Because dude's hand was like this big. It's like,
how is that not like one of the best stories and like most heard stories ever? Why don't I like know about that?
You guys talk. I'll find a video because he fucking hits him, dude.
That's awesome. He probably got suspended for a very, very long time, or like maybe even kicked out of the NBA, huh?
Yeah, I've never even heard about that.
That's what I mean. Like, where you think we would? Sure, wasn't like some bullshit college game. Not
to completely change the subject, but I've been staring at that all night. Who did that?
Our buddy Eric. Buddy Eric Rowe.
That's fucking awesome.
He did you can't really see Keith's over there, but he did.
No, I can see it. That looks good.
He's been fucking around with oil paintings. Like, he actually is in the middle of doing an oil painting of Siegelin's balls. His episode a couple weeks ago, we actually had a group chat, and I was like, hey, Siegelin, send us your balls real quick. And without saying anything, he sent us a picture of his balls. Fresh, brand new pic, too. So he's actually in the middle of painting that. So we should be giving that soon. Hopefully it's big enough to maybe go right there. It's going to be a big picture.
Put it right in there by Eric Smith in the closet.
Oh, no, it's going to be out here like somewhere.
See, Keith, I remembered who that was in the closet this time. It's Eric Smith.
Nice.
That's fucking awesome, though. Like,
You should see Keith. It's fucking.
No, yeah, that's cool. Like it looks.
What about the chicken?
Yeah, he did that one too.
I didn't even see that.
How do our faces look so realistic? It freaks me out.
Yeah, that's fucking really good though. Like,
yeah, it is pretty good. He's a solid artist, man. Good tattoo artist. That's for sure.
It's not the NBA.
Oh, that's why. That's why nobody gives a shit.
Well,
why do you have a Red Wings pennant?
Watch out. This guy fucking.
Watch this on our non-video recorded podcast.
Yeah. Watch him.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out yet, bro. But the Your Mom's House with fucking Sean Evans from Hot Ones.
Yeah, with Tom Segura.
Tom Segura and his wife Christina P, dude. It's one of the funniest episodes I've seen from that. Because first off, what they do is, all right, hold on, I want to watch this guy get punched.
Great, it's wonderful.
That guy just drops.
Dude, his fucking knees buckle and everything.
Yeah.
Like when you get hit by a guy that big, like I don't care how tough you are.
You're done for.
Dude, like,
that's a wrap. Yeah, dude. So, Your Mom's House, if for people to know, it's Tom Segura and Christina Pazynski.
Sussex. She lives in Sussex.
Who?
My mom.
Oh, that's the name of the podcast. It's, Tom Segura, Christina P. They're married, and they had Sean Evans, which is like the host and creator of Hot Ones. Which if you don't know what the fuck Hot Ones is, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But it's a show where he has like famous celebrities. At this point, he just had like Shaq on and shit.
Yeah. Well, they're getting big now.
Yeah, it's fucking doing great. So
Gordon
like he has
Ramsay.
people eat these crazy. Yeah, that got like fucking 40 million views or some shit. He's doing really well. So they eat it's like 10 or 12 different wings, and the sauce gets progressively super, super hot, and he interviews people. So he was on Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and Christina P.
Mom's house?
And they were making fun of it, and they were like, "Oh, this is Wet Ones with he was like with wet questions and bottles of water that are even wetter or like whatever, like mimicking it or whatever." And they went through like 4 or 5 bottles of water eventually. Just Tom Segura is like. You don't realize how funny that guy is sometimes.
He's really funny.
He ask these questions and out of nowhere they would like pause for a second and be like, "So let's move on to the Fiji." It was just the way they were like busting balls about like Hot Ones, and then like just the banter back and forth about like I don't know Tom Segura and his. It was just I was fucking losing my shit at work.
I gotta check it out.
It was a really great episode.
Some Last Dab, bro. I got some downstairs.
You bought Last Dab?
No, my uncle got for my birthday. He's like, I'm sending you something really cool in the mail for your birthday. I'm like, all right, cool.
I heard it's still not as bad as the bomb, though.
You want to try it?
Yes. Why don't we do a wing challenge, man?
Well, I don't have any wings.
I'm not saying now.
Well,
I'm immediately driving him home and going to bed.
Got any Red Bull? Red Bull gives you wings.
Wrong wings, Dylon.
Yeah, well, then you can sue him for false advertisement because there's not a plate of wings in front of you every time you drink a fucking Red Bull.
Maybe I'd drink Red Bull if that was the case. I don't really give a shit about Red Bull.
I drank 3 Red Bulls. My heart would explode, and there'd be wings.
It's
in
like
front
basically
of me
cocaine that tastes like shit.
Remember when they made that energy drink?
That's a good point.
Cocaine? You remember that?
I do.
And it got like banned and shit.
It was called cocaine. How far did they think they'd get?
Dude, it was bad. I remember
they got pretty far.
Remember Four Locos, dude? It's like, it might as well call it a heart palpitation.
I remember drinking
used to drink
cocaine.
4 Locos when I played golf.
They're so
See,
bad.
I can't wait till we go.
I don't like the back 9. Let's just put it that way.
I've had a couple of 4 Locos in my day before they toned them down or whatever. And it was just not cool, man. Like I'm not a fan of mixing the upper and the downer. Like I'm not like a Red Bull and vodka type of guy.
Yeah, but they were great when you were 17.
I'll do some Coke and drink a beer.
That's true.
And some vodka. That's fine, but yeah.
Well, you're too old for Coke now, man.
Yeah, no, I won't do it now. That would suck.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention I started playing Knights of the Old Republic today.
Nice.
Really didn't want to come here.
It's good, right?
I was starting to get really into
Do you like video games, Bev?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not crazy into them. Like I don't know. I play a lot of
sports games and shit, right? Like NASCAR games and stuff.
So not as much anymore. Like I've been stuck on NBA Live right now, like from last year because it was free, and they have like a fucking really solid like my player mode.
Oh yeah,
like career mode. Like you start out fucking. So like the story is that you're like a college star and you blow out your knee, and like
you actually have a story to it.
You're like your ticket back to like basketball is like you're actually like playing street basketball, like, and like you play like a couple of street games and then it takes you to like the NBA combine and then you get drafted and.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm a black point guard for the Bulls right now.
Why's it gotta be black?
Because it's basketball.
Fucking cornrows and shit.
Because it's basketball,
yeah, that's exactly it.
So you played Knights of the Republic, huh? How far did you get into it?
Oh, not too far. I mean, not very far at all. I played for
Is that the one where you start out on the spaceship that's going down? Or like...
Yeah, the Sith infiltrator or whatever, and you're looking for that one Jedi Master, like, fucking Bastalia or whatever her name is. I forgot what her name is.
Yeah.
I didn't get very far at all, but I mean, I'm going into like every single fucking room. You know what I mean? I'm taking my time.
You have to.
Yeah,
in this
I'm
game.
fucking
Bastila.
Yeah. And no, yeah, it's fuck. I mean, it's
so good, dude.
I mean, I'm definitely going light. I'm doing all like anything that comes. Like anybody with bounties on their head, I'm either giving them the money or like taking out the people who want to kill them. Or whatever. And
if you want to go light side, it's fine. But when you get the Tatooine, and I won't spoil anything, but you're going to be in a cave, and there's going to be a choice, dark or light. Go dark. It's not going to affect you too much. You're going to like what you get out of it.
How long do you think the first Knights of the Old Republic is? 2 is definitely way better, right? Like 2's fucking like real good.
2's better, yeah, but the ending's not as cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm not excited about playing 1. I'm just, I think I want to, like, not go too crazy with 1 to make sure I get to 2 before May 4th.
Yeah, definitely do that. But it's probably like 15 hours, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since that.
Really, that's it? That's pretty fucking short. But that's okay, though, because I can't do another 40.
I'd say knowing you, probably like 20 hours with the way you play.
That's good because I definitely can't do like another 50-hour game and expect to play another one before like a month from now. So but what do you got? What do you got over there, Dylon?
I just found another tweet at Francesa where Francesa said, back at 2:30 live before the regular WFAN program at 3 o'clock with special racing report from Brad Thomas with picks on the Florida Derby. Busy time. Enjoy. So this guy tweets to him and goes, Mike, you think Aaron Judge has a chance at winning the Triple Crown this year? He looks like a horse and is having a better year than Mantle. I'll hang up and listen.
Can I play the video of the people prank calling Mike the other day? We'll all enjoy that, right?
Dude,
why not?
The guy that told him hey Mike, I want to slap your big butt cheeks.
Diddles actually got on with him and asked him if he liked lasagna, but like Francesa shut it down real quick, and I think like he was like, "Oh fuck," and like couldn't think of anything. He was hoping he would get mad at the question, and he didn't. He was like, "I don't really eat lasagna, you fool." So, he never found the call either, which is kind of disappointing.
All right, so this is prank calls, and they're not like over the top, like when Artie Lang had people call him. They're like, "Oh, we want to know if you want a Blumpkin or whatever," but they're just like some of the questions. They're like just dumb question. Mike's just like, "Come on." This is opening day with the Pope.
This opening day.
Yes.
Scott in Plainview. What's up, Scott?
Hey, Mike, how are you? I'm on my way to my birthday dinner. What an opening day. I was just wondering, with Mickey Callaway winning today, and he's 2-0, is that the best winning percentage in opening day history for the Mets?
I don't know. Why don't you look it up? Ian in Bridgeport. What's up, Ian?
Hey, Mike, happy opening day. How about it, huh?
What's happening?
With the Yankees and Bird and Boyd, what a great problem to have, huh? Especially when you're looking across the field at the Orioles.
Oh, God. I don't think I can take any more of these calls. Oh, my God. I mean, you guys got to do better than this. Kevin in East Rutherford. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, Mike, how are you again today?
What's going on?
I know it's only one game. The Mets look good. The Gorham pitched well. Cano had a key hit, which was really the only offense.
Hey, Kevin, you don't have to recap the whole game. What's the point? Danny in Staten Island, what's up, Danny?
Hey, Mike, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
I the weight wall, that was great. Just a great day of sports. I mean, having opening day today, games tonight. Look on the Mets. Did he go 162-0?
Tommy and Lincoln.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? Just want to talk about Greg Bird and Luke Voigt. I think Luke Voigt ultimately wins the first base shot.
He already won it. He already won it. He won it. He never lost it. It was his the whole time.
But do you think he ultimately nailed it home because he wears a size small jersey and has huge muscles and wears a Honda shirt?
Don't waste everybody's time, especially mine. Joe in Queens, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Mike, it's Joe. How you doing?
Good. What's happening?
In regards to Robbie Cano, and I was wondering if you think that he and Jason Giambi can make the Mets.
I guess it's more on
Jason Giambi.
Yeah, I was gonna say he said Giambi instantly hung up on him.
I mean, the Yankees just beat up on him. It wasn't even as soon as they put those 3 runs up on the board, and you knew it was pretty much over, But and then Bird hits that meaningless. I think it was a meaningless home run.
No, Nick, I don't know what you did. Listen, thanks, but you're not bringing us to the back after this.
Back after this.
Oh man, he's such a slob.
Dude, I love.
Well, Bird's home run was kind of meaningless because it didn't mean anything, and he was shit the rest of the fucking game. Besides that home run.
I love when Gio makes fun of Mike.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
His impressions are like on point.
They're pretty good for sure.
He's such a bitch.
Fucking love when he does Beningo.
He can
too.
be kind of a bitch sometimes.
Yeah, like it,
you've heard his Beningo impression?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where he's like, he was like trying to convince Beningo that they were gonna have holograms at the at Yankee Stadium of like old Yankee players.
Yeah,
and he's like, what does it talk? It's like, do I gotta talk to it?
What they're gonna do?
I was so pumped. Like the last time I was here, he was out because of the whole like the whole thing with him and his wife and paying people to fucking sleep with them or
showed
whatever.
his coworkers like, here's a picture of me and my wife with a hooker.
Yeah, he was out for a while, and then like maybe like a month and a half later, I was just like driving somewhere, and all of a sudden he was back on, and I was like, I think I actually texted Keith, and I'm like, oh, Beningo's back on.
Yeah, I never
He's my favorite crazy Jet fan in the world. So
I think I saw him once at a Jets game.
Dude, he plays golf up here. I was listening to them one day, and he was like, this guy was like, I'm gonna go play golf at Black Bear.
Huh?
And Joe was like, it's an awesome course. I played there a few times, and
Black Bear's fun because they have that one old bag. She's one of the cart girls, but she'll show her your tits. She'll like if you get to know her, she'll be like $10, show you my tits. She's old, but she's not very attractive. But like everyone just gives her $10. Yeah, here you go, roll them out.
Who doesn't have a 10 spot for that story? That's
she's
fucking
all
funny.
about it. Yeah, like she's known for
She
it.
probably makes a shit ton of money, dude.
Yeah. Show me your tits,
dude. I played in a golf outing there, and fucking so.
That's just funny.
So
great,
for some reason, this is the golf outing was for my high school football team, like a fundraiser for Walker Valley's football team. So the head coach is there. The head coach is there, and the head coach does not wear shoes on the sideline when he coaches.
Does he wear them when he golfs?
I don't know.
Because I don't wear.
But listen, I fucking hit this ball, dude, and sliced it through the woods, and they were on the tee box, like on the other side. And I go, 4! And then I go, somebody goes, hey, I found your ball. And I realized that it was the head coach from Walker Valley, and I was like, sorry if I hit your toes. And everybody was kind of like looking at me like, what? I'm like, he doesn't wear shoes, dude. Like, come on, get with the program here.
I actually, I never wore shoes when I golfed. I go barefoot.
He actually, there was like an article about this guy, like in USA Today. Like it made it all the way to USA Today. It was like Northern New Jersey high school football head coach's shoeless, and it's like, why is that? Like,
you're one with the nature.
I mean,
actually, I bought golf sandals. People give you very weird looks.
Is that
they make those?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I spent like $70 on them.
What
I don't even have golf shoes.
What makes some golf sandals?
They're literally just sandals that are more. They're like tighter on your foot, and they have the spikes, like the golf spikes on the bottom.
I don't even have golf shoes.
Oh, really? You want some? I'll give you. What's well, your shoes
fucking
probably
huge.
way bigger than me. Yeah.
I wear like a 14.
Yeah, no, I got 11 you can have.
You know what they say about big feet?
Big
Large
socks.
Yeah. You think you're gonna tell a little tip for a buddy and just interrupt the guy?
Yeah. Good. I didn't know where you were going, so
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
So, well, that's okay. I'll forgive you. I guess I'll still drive you home.
That's cool. That's good.
If I don't fall asleep and runs into a tree because I am fucking tired, we're gonna have to take another shot.
I mean, that'd be cool too.
Won't affect my day.
I guess.
Runs into a tree.
I mean, I don't want to die at the moment, so that would kind of.
We don't have to die.
Yeah, but
be a good story
who's
though.
gonna watch my kid tomorrow after I run into the tree? You know?
I got you, bro.
Who's gonna watch my kid tomorrow after I run into the tree?
Maybe we shouldn't run into a tree.
Yeah.
He's
fucking baby. Fucking gets in the way of everything. You know,
he's
how you supposed to run into a tree if you gotta watch the baby?
He's volunteering. Let's stay away from the trees.
I can't wait for tomorrow, dude. Waking up, I'm eating breakfast. I'm fucking drinking. I'm gonna watch. Immediately. This is how my day starts.
For what
off.
reason? Why are you drinking tomorrow?
So it's Sunday.
Well,
that's true.
Correct.
Well, number one. My apologies.
Kristen's working, so it's normally a day off together. So I'm just fucking off.
Man day,
right? So I wake up.
Probably gonna beat 3-4
I might stop
blast
by.
a few ropes.
You can stop by.
I might stop by.
Stop by for a Mets. Oh, you're a Yankees fan. Never mind. So
I'll come watch a fucking Met game with you. I don't care,
bro. I'm literally waking up, drinking Red Dead. I'm gonna play Red Dead until 1 o'clock. Throw the Mets on, drink during that, hang out, eat some more, throw Red Dead back on after the Mets game.
You know what's
a day?
You know what's a really great thing about playing video games on your computer? If you have two monitors, I just throw the fucking baseball game on my smaller monitor.
I want to be invested in the game. I
have two TVs in my so where I live. I have two rooms, and I have my second room I use as like a man cave, and I have two like one's like a 42-inch TV or whatever, and the other one's like 35 something in that area. So the other day, like opening day, I had the Mets and the Yankees on both TVs because like I'll watch the Mets. Like I don't hate the Mets. My dad's a Met fan.
I watch a lot of Yankee games too.
Like
surprisingly,
I'll always watch the Yankees on the big screen like during the week, but like my video game time, like usually by the time I get home, done taking care of my daughter, doing shit around the house, whatever, it's like fucking 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, dude, I ain't fucking, because I want to play video games for like at least 2-3 hours straight. I didn't want to play video games for like 45 minutes. That's a bunch of liberal bullshit.
Well, I understand
That's what I'm popping the game on right on the big screen.
The thing is, for me, like the Mets have good announcers, so like you actually want to pay attention, like hear the announcers because they're fun, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely barely. It's it's obviously pretty hard to pay attention to the game, but at least I could just have both going and then leave cartoons on for the fucking kid or whatever the broad feels like watching. I can just be in my own world, just ignore my family.
Just play Baby
I leave
Shark,
the TV
man.
on for my dog.
I don't.
My dog was watching Padres Giants when I got in your car.
What, your dog?
Yeah, I leave the TV on for him.
So
he was watching Padres Giants.
It's a good dog.
He barked a couple times because he doesn't like Machado. I don't know why.
Racist dog.
The dog's black, dude.
Dude, can we talk about
Racist
this real
black
quick?
dog.
We're talking about Machado. The Oreos.
I just got to fill this up to the titties.
Oreos, what did I say? Oreos.
You mentioned the vegan cookie.
Oreos.
It's a vegan cookie?
It's bullshit, right?
Yeah, I'll never eat one again. I'll just go with Baltimore because it'll be smoother.
Orioles is how you say the bird/baseball team name.
Whatever. Baltimore won 47 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
Was it really?
And they had Machado.
Yeah.
For half the year, though, they traded him to the Dodgers.
Still. They're going to win like 30 games this year.
So you're saying
they're going to be so bad.
Wait,
I mean, I guess somehow they beat the
won
Yankees.
47 games, and they had Machado for half the year.
Of course,
and they're going to win 17 less games.
They're going to win
Machado?
some games. Of course, they're going to.
Does that say more about Machado than it does the Orioles?
I don't know, man. They're going to be so bad.
I'm really glad that the Yankees didn't get Machado or Harper.
Same. I think Cashman.
You don't need it.
I think that the Yankees made enough moves to make themselves better without spending a lot of money.
Yeah,
for sure.
And they shouldn't have spent the money because there's no pitchers.
Right. What the fuck you need
They
Harper
have so
for?
many hitters.
Right.
So many hitters, especially if Sanchez has a better year.
Dude, they just signed. They just signed Gio Gonzalez too.
Dude, their ninth batter's Gleyber Torres. Like,
right?
That's an excellent
problem to have.
Yeah, like. They actually have a problem keeping all their power fucking in the lineup because it's.
Well, that's why Wheeler's going to be a fucking Yankee next year,
and he'll suck too because that's just how it goes when guys pitch good for other teams and come to us.
That's kind of true.
I'm hoping that it's not the case with Paxton.
You guys also have to understand.
He looked good today, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yankee Stadium's a fucking hitbox. Yeah. Like people are.
Well, the Mets are funny because it's like they built Citi Field and it's a pitcher's park. They have the best young pitching staff in baseball, and for whatever reason, somebody says, "Hey, let's move the fences in."
Well, you know what the reason for that was, right?
So you could have a hitter's park instead of a pitcher's park. I don't know.
It still is a pitcher's park, but like compared to what it was,
right?
Basically, when they signed David Wright to his fucking 10-year deal or whatever, they're like, well. Our pitching's good, but we're not hitting anything. So David Wright hits home runs there. So let's move the walls in there.
Do you think
that's basically what it was?
They can do that?
Yeah.
Without like the MLB being like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Now,
which is crazy. You change your stadium however you want it.
Do you think
that's weird? You could just like you should only be able to like do it. There should be like a limit of how that works. Like you should be able to only do it once after you initially build the stadium.
There's some regulations.
And maybe if
like I'm sure they can't just put fucking left field wall behind fucking third base, but
isn't right field of Yankee Stadium like 298 or something ridiculous?
Mm-hmm.
Like you fucking accidentally chip a fucking home run.
Dude, I've been to games where A-Rod's literally hit a pop-up and he like puts his bat down.
A-Rod's your favorite Yankee, right?
He is. And I've seen him hit a pop-up, and he starts
Told
like,
you
walking.
I was listening.
Yeah.
And I've seen him like starting walking the dugout, and I go, "Oh wait, that's gonna go." Like I've seen that.
Yeah.
Like it just
right field is it's like nothing in Yankee Stadium. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, dude. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but that's that's the cool thing about baseball is like that.
It differs all over the place.
Listen, just because the Yankees hit a bunch of home runs there doesn't mean the other team can't fucking do it. So you can't complain like, oh, it's a fucking so easy to hit home runs. All right, you do it too when you're playing in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
are you talking to Diddles? Because Diddles complains about it.
Oh, I complain about it too. It's ridiculous. But when the Mets are there, I'm never like, oh, fucking this. I'm like, well, we could have done that too. Like,
That's a good point.
I can't wait for a Subway Series this year.
Are they still doing like one?
It's 2-2.
Okay.
Which I hate.
No, I liked it better when it was 2-3 game sets. But the one year it was fucking 1 4-game set, and it was 2 at Citi Field and 2 at Yankee Stadium, and it was like
that's how they do it now. It's right there. It's 2 in Yankee and 2 in Mets, and it's a 4-game set. So it just goes.
That's weird. Why wouldn't they have like 2
I like the
2-3
game sets.
They used to. They changed it. I think 2 years ago. They changed it. It's 1 4-game set, 2 in Yankee, 2 in Mets. That's
but it usually lines up well where you're getting like DeGrom versus Severino and Tanaka Syndergaard. So like it's usually like our best against their best. Like
Tanaka looked good the other day.
And then you got Paxton against the Queens Elementary School janitor that pitches third for the Mets.
Wheeler?
I'm just kidding. I'm obviously kidding.
Who's 4 and 5?
He's after Wheeler.
4 Steven Matz, lefty.
Matz, yeah.
And then Jason Vargas.
I can't believe you guys kept Vargas on your fucking...
They had to. I mean,
he's bad.
They didn't...
He was bad last year, but he won 16 games the year before.
Yeah, but he didn't last year.
No, I understand. He came out a little bit at the end. He came out a little bit at the end, but like...
I
was
like
a great pitcher.
Do they still have?
So was Sonny Gray.
Gesellman?
Yeah, he's in the bullpen.
I like him.
Yeah, him and Lugo. Even Lugo.
Yeah, I like Lugo
like
too.
5 runs today. But
it happens.
I like
so
Lugo
weird.
too.
Well, it's funny because Lugo came in the first game and he struck out the side, and then they went to Familia and to Diaz, which is Diaz is fucking insane. Dude, our bullpen's crazy this year.
How's Familia doing in
Diaz?
He's the 8th inning guy, right?
Yeah, he looked a little shaky today, but whatever.
Diaz is good, man.
He's really good. Man.
I watched him close out the first game against Washington. And he looked really good.
What has he got? Has he got like he's got speed, or does he got like a gnarly slider? What's his deal?
All of it.
Throws like 98.
He won I think he had 50.
He's like 24 too.
Year. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. He was like that's you're taking
like
Cano's contract. Who won you your first game?
And then Cano, I was just gonna say, then Cano hit a home run in his first at bat, and I was listening to the Yankee game.
What's with that? Why don't they score? But today they score 11 runs, but let up 8. Was Syndergaard pitching today?
Yeah, he didn't look that good.
Well, clearly 8 runs, right?
No. He only gave up 4 runs. He didn't give up all 8 runs.
He had a
what inning did they take him out?
The 5th or the 6th? I think it was 6th. I go look. I was at work, so like I was watching, but fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh well, no. Oh well, the thing I like about the Mets this year. So the past 4 years, the Mets live by the long ball. If they hit a bunch of home runs, they're gonna win. If they don't, they're gonna lose. They don't make it. The Mets so far, it's only 2 games. I understand that. They're not winning.
We got to talk about something. I hate when people are like, who cares? We're going to talk about it. I'm not going to be that guy to be like, oh, it's fucking it's only 2 games. We got to talk about something.
They're winning. I mean, yeah, Cano had a home run yesterday, but they're winning because of base hits and doubles and triples and just well-placed things. Like, that's the things that the Mets have not done in the past 5 years.
That's why I was really happy when Judge and Stanton fucking got 2 solid base hits right before Voit cranked that fucking... It's like the heavy hitters need to start fucking hitting some singles and some doubles a bit more than just trying to... Especially because look at the Red Sox last year, man. Like, yeah, they could crank home... You got like Martinez and Betts and shit like that fucking crank home runs, but they were playing a shit ton of small ball and they have great fucking pitching too. So like the Yankees have to fucking see that, and I think they're doing and they're not pulling too. You know what I mean? Hitting opposite side, playing like get the small ball good. Like don't always fucking pull. You know, like it seems like they are thinking and improving in the right direction, which is fucking. I hope it keeps going that way, and just let Voigt's jacked fucking ass sit. He's fucking clean up and just. He's just like, okay, 460 feet dead center. Let's do it. Judge and Stanton aren't even going to hit home runs anymore. They're just going to fucking hit singles and let Voigt's jacked fucking ass crank them if they just keep him in clean. I mean, dude, he's in fucking clean. Like, he had the most home run, and like from, what was it, August, whatever, to the end of the season last year. He had the most home runs in the entire fucking major league. Like, they're just going to leave him in clean. The fact that fucking, what's his name, got him just sitting in cleanup, it's fucking crazy, dude. And if fucking Sanchez doesn't have a shit year again. I was just going to
say, if Sanchez fucking wakes up.
I wonder what's going to happen if Bird really fucking gets fucking pretty good, though. I mean, because when Hicks comes back, that's, well, yeah, I guess that's, I mean, what do you think? You keeping Voit over Bird? Like, no matter what, 100%?
Unless Voit gets injured or just really starts batting like fucking 155.
Or something.
There's no way. Like, how could you, man?
It was just so because Bird was really supposed to be there. Fucking, he was just one of those young guys. Like, okay, our first base taken care of. And last year, just fucking injuries.
The first year he got hurt was where it fucking started, and then you're like, all right, he'll come back from this, and then he gets hurt again.
Well, not really at all. I don't think. I think he's gotten injured a ton.
And not even injuries. He's been streaky too. Like
he hit a fucking monster home run in the ALCS when they played the Astros. Like a fucking monstrous home run.
Oh, when he's on, he can.
And Sanchez hit a few home runs as well. And that's the thing about Sanchez. That's why they're going to keep dealing with his defense. Right. And if his average is low, because he still seems to find ways to hit those. Yeah. I think, because what was his rookie year and his second year, he was like in fucking sane, right? And that was before Judge really came up. That was before. Because
Judge. He hit 20 home runs in 45 games.
Yeah. And everybody was thinking like, oh my God, look at this guy Sanchez, and like nobody even knew about Judge. And now it's like the other way around.
Yeah,
it's kind of like,
Judge and Tyler Austin came up and they both hit home runs like in their
Tyler
first
Austin was actually fucking. I mean, they traded him away last year, but he was pretty good too.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing they traded him away because that'd be a bigger problem to have with Austin.
3 first basemen.
Yeah, fucking Austin.
I hear you. Keep fucking Voit, and then
I like Voit.
Hopefully Bird does well so they can just fucking use him as a trading piece or something. Then God forbid if pitching gets injured or something. They still need that Perozzi's definitely right. They still need like a 100% ace.
Yeah.
Severino should be that guy, but the second half of the year, he always shits the bed.
Can't do it.
First half of the year, he's got like one of the lowest ERAs in baseball, and the second half of the year, he just shits the fucking bed.
Don't get me wrong. Maybe this year he just fucking studs it out all year, and then you're like, okay, here.
But he starts off the year with a fucking injury right after an extension.
I really like Tanaka.
It's nobody's fault, but Tanaka pitches very well at home, and he pitches well in the playoffs usually.
Cunt.
He
should have
that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
He
now.
just
He's
gives
like,
up the home
he
runs.
just pitched through it.
Like he'll just give up a home run or two.
But he randomly fucking gives up big home runs. Yeah,
but he's also pitching in Yankee Stadium. If you have
but he's better at home than away.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, dude, if DeGrom is your starting pitcher, he's gonna give up a random home run.
Like, what did he get? Like, did he gave up like a run the other day? Right? Yeah. Was it one?
Yeah.
And it was like late too. I think it's right before they pull him out. That's usually.
I think Britain gave up the second run.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Either way, though, like, I think if Paxton doesn't turn into like another Sonny Gray situation,
I'm really glad that they
re-signed Hap. I'm happy about that too.
I like that too, but I'm really glad that they bit the bullet and decided to keep Andujar.
Oh yeah, dude. If he just works on his defense a bit more and just gets that leveled out, like he's
and doesn't strike out swinging with runners on the corners like he did today.
Yeah,
but
but Voigt struck out
do that though.
Voigt struck out too right before.
You're gonna do that.
Although Voigt's at bat definitely looked better than Andujar.
You're not.
It's baseball.
Like it's gonna happen.
You're gonna strike out.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Well, that's the thing. Andujar gets antsy, especially when he's like the fucking big hitter. You know what I mean? You could tell he gets fucking really antsy, swinging at fucking like you could tell it's like 2-2. You're like, he's about to strike out. He's about to strike out. And he strikes out. And you're like I said, he's about to strike out. Like
I'm gonna look up.
They all do it though.
I'm gonna look up the series.
The Subway series?
Yeah, we gotta get together for that.
Oh, yeah, no, I would fucking love to, man. I would absolutely love to. It's 162 fucking games, right? Get together.
Hey, Mike, you think the Mets will go 152-0?
This is the wrong number.
I know. I got wait.
I'm gonna hang up and listen.
No one has time for this, okay?
Somebody tweeted at him and they were like, I'll hang up and call. It was something about the Jets, and the guy was like, I'll hang up and call Jumbo Elliott. And it was like, what?
Who's Jumbo Elliott?
He's that offensive lineman from the Jets that, like, didn't he catch he caught a touchdown in the Monday Night Miracle? You know what I'm talking about?
I know who Jumbo Elliott is, yeah, but did he catch that? I don't know.
I think he like caught a big touch. He was an offensive lineman that like caught a huge touchdown for the Jets.
Let's take a shot to Jumbo Elliott, boys.
Fucking yeah.
All right.
I'm just doing the notions. I'm just moving my body around to stay awake. I haven't been this tired on a podcast in a minute.
Yeah, why are you so tired, man?
I
get it. You work 5 jobs. You have a kid. You know.
I mean, I didn't. Well, you know what it was, honestly. Oh, you know what? I'm glad. You know what? Let's take a shot because I got some fucking cunty bitching to do. All right, I'm getting it in me.
All right.
Surprised I waited. Sorry about the dead air. Surprised I waited this long to start bitching about it. Dude, Mamma Mia's. They had a deal on Slice last night. Me and the broad grabbed penny vodka and grilled chicken Caesar salad. Did you see that shit flash?
I thought it was his phone.
I
saw
your
phone?
No, it wasn't my phone. I saw it.
All right, I'm going to stop and say this real quick. Hold up. All right, and we're back. Just playing her safe. So, the broad and I get Mamma Mia's last night, right? We get some deal for like $19. It's like penny vodka, grilled chicken Caesar salad, and a 2-liter bottle of soda.
I found it when we're ready.
So,
the Jumbo Elliott thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So we get it, right? I'm all excited because I'm like, all right, this is good. Fucking get a salad, eat a little bit of pasta. You know, I won't feel like shit when I go to bed from eating like fucking 3,000 grams of carbs. I'll be good.
Right.
Like 20 minutes into after eating the food, dude, my stomach starts hurting a bit. And I'm like, all right, I drew a little bit. Maybe I ate a little too much, you know?
Right.
I'm just going to chill. Stuff starts feeling real weird. And I'm like, don't do this to me, man. Come on. And then before you know it, like I'm just sitting on the toilet. And like every time I felt so bad. Every time like Bridget would try to be like, babe, are you okay? I'd be like, I don't know what to tell you. Like everything, because like you know when like you feel like shit and you're about to puke, you like people are trying to ask you if you're okay. Like she's just trying to be like sweet and like helpful and like, but you like, but you know, just breathing and answering like it all like
leave
sucks.
Me alone. If you know I'm in the first of all, if I'm in the bathroom, don't talk to me. Don't knock on the. You can knock on the door. Don't talk through the door.
Well, I was in there for like 20 minutes, just sitting and waiting.
Yeah, here's the thing: if you're gonna die in there, give it a little tap, like a death tap. Like, hey, I'm dying. Leave me alone.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I felt that shitty. I felt that shitty that like I couldn't like. You know when like you're about to puke, and if you like move, breathe, talk, whatever in a certain way, it's Yak City. Like I was there. I thought I was in the beginnings of food poisoning, and I was like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. So I don't know if it just it didn't get too bad, whatever it was. I was able to fucking get a little drawing in me and just fucking pass out. And then I woke up at like 3:30 a.m. and I was like, all right, I'm not going to die. Thank fuck. And then I woke up.
Food poisoning, man.
Well,
if it was food poisoning, you would have been shitting your brains.
Yeah, and I probably would have missed. I probably would have missed this fucking podcast. So
maybe something was a little sour, maybe, or hit your stomach the wrong way.
But it felt like it was about to be serious food poisoning.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Somehow.
Yeah.
That's
Which
weird.
means it wasn't food poisoning.
Yeah, I guess so. I wonder what the fuck it was, dude.
Maybe just... What else did you eat that day?
It was 20 minutes after I ate the fucking grilled chicken Caesar salad and the ziti. I was thinking the salad might have been a little weird, a little wonky. I've had that before. Like, I've had salad like a day or two past expiration, which is a no-go, dude. Salad's not something you want to fuck with.
Your body's just... It's like, dude, what is this healthy shit?
I actually eat salad.
Throw it up! What is this, greens?
Get out!
That's exactly. It's really funny because that's not what I was thinking, and then you said it, and I was like, wow, that's probably pretty. Like if I ate a fucking piece of lettuce right now, my body would be like, dude, what the fuck?
Get out!
Give me more Budweiser!
It's just upsetting though, because like we have all these leftovers. And I would have loved to eat them today. And I didn't want to because I was afraid it would make me sick, and I would be like, I wouldn't be able to make the podcast.
I would have skipped the salad and then moved to
just the ziti.
Yeah,
the ziti's still there. Maybe I'll fuck with it tomorrow. I don't know.
Is the sauce broken at all?
What do you mean, bro? Like split up? Like you could see the cream between the
cream and oil where it breaks?
No, it actually was fucking really good.
Yeah, that's probably
maybe
right,
the salad.
Man. Yeah.
Maybe I'll go with the ziti tomorrow, and if I get sick, I have to call to work on Monday. So be it. Sorry, work. But what pissed me off even more is because I didn't want to eat those leftovers and risk getting sick because I thought that's what made me feel like shit. Because Bridget felt weird too. It wasn't just me.
Right.
I don't think she felt as bad as me, but her stomach was. It was something we ate for sure. Because we both felt like shit. We both had to just. It was supposed to be like our first fucking like date night, and our daughter and fucking Isla was actually sleeping. We're like, oh, let's fucking finally hang out for like the first time in like 2 weeks because she started her new job last night.
Yeah,
and we like after like 20 minutes, I was like, I'm not feeling too hot, and she's like, oh, all right, well, just chill, whatever. And then like another 20 minutes goes by, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. I want to go on the toilet for like a half an hour and start shooting out of both ends, and she's like, I'm not feeling good either. And then that happened like twice, and eventually like around like 12:31, I was just like, all right, I'm laying on the couch. I'm fucking, I don't want to go upstairs yet because I don't want to have to fucking get up and run all the way downstairs to shit and puke all the way down the stairs,
yeah,
you know?
It's tough stairs.
And then, and then we woke up at like 3:30, or I woke up at like 3:30, and I didn't want to die anymore. But she felt weird too. Like we both, like we just had to like try and pass out and sleep through whatever the fuck happened. So weird salad, man. That's what I'm going with.
Did I tell you?
So I've had weird salad and felt just like that.
Salad.
I told you I saw at Mamma Mia's, right?
No.
Someone was working there?
No.
So it was last week. It was Friday night, Saturday I went there? Friday night I went there. Got a pizza.
So a week ago.
Yeah.
About a week ago.
Jay.
Yeah. Okay. So he's working there, huh?
Yeah, and it's very disappointing because it's my favorite pizza place.
Oh, so that's why you're bummed about it?
Yeah. I think he saw him. I'm pretty sure we locked eyes and kind of moved on because he was working in the back. But yeah.
Well, you guys last time you were talking, like things weren't good, right? Did you have like some angry confrontation?
Yeah.
So he's probably...
Because fuck him, that's why.
That's fucking right.
Yeah, I guess he kind of sucks, for sure. I mean, he didn't at first.
I don't have a clue as to what you're talking about, and I don't think I need to know, but fuck
You were
him.
spot on, though.
That's why.
Actually, but anyway, I found what I wanted to see. So, I'm confused now. So, I'm looking at the Mets schedule. June 10th is a Monday at 7 o'clock. The Mets play the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. June 11th, Tuesday at Yankee Stadium. And then that's it.
I don't think the 4 games are near each other.
But they usually are. I thought they were always...
Last year they weren't.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought
I remember because remember the 4 of us wanted to go last year? Me, you, and the Broads?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, Thank God we didn't waste all that money going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so in July is
I think it's like a month
2nd.
or 2 apart, something like that.
See, I thought they were...
It should be 3 game sets, man.
It should be. Especially if it's 2 game sets, I thought it was all 4 right together, get out of the way. But if they're splitting it up, like, why are you just doing 2? That's dumb.
Yeah.
So we have a Monday and a Tuesday in June, and then we have a Tuesday and a Wednesday in July. Those are the Subway Series.
Monday, a Tuesday, and a Tuesday and a Wednesday.
Yeah. We gonna pull any of
Probably
those
home
off?
watch my daughter watching games.
There you go.
We could probably get Monday in, no? Does Bridget work on Monday nights?
She works Sunday to Thursday from 3:30 to 11:30.
Shit.
So, if you want to come over, I don't fucking watch the game. I don't give a fuck. We could still scream. Actually, we can't scream at the TV because we can't scream because we can't be we can hang out, talk, watch baseball, but we definitely can't like we normally would at your house, being screaming drunkenly fucking because we can't because she works for an answering service, so she
Dude,
can't,
that's gonna be weird. That would be weird if I sat down and watched the Subway Series game with you two, because it would probably be the only time that I would watch a team sport event where I'd be cheering against the team that Keith's rooting for. Because the only other time that I'm watching a sporting event with him is the Jets, and
it's true.
Yeah. Well, fuck them.
And if the Jets are on, then we're throwing stuff at the TV. So
you'll learn to hate me this time.
Can't watch Jets games in my house. At least when my girlfriend's working.
So my new schedule is I open Tuesdays.
I have Tuesdays off.
Yeah.
Why keep changing it? Stop fucking changing it.
I don't want to.
I have Tuesdays off because I'm working overnights on Mondays right now.
Dude, you're off Mondays and then you're going to open Tuesdays? That sucks. It basically ruins your Monday.
Yeah. But,
But it gives you a great reason to day drink, though, till you fall asleep early.
Oh, yeah, I'm a day drink hard. Hard as fuck.
Big time.
Big time. But, so that Monday is probably not a good thing to come to your house, but maybe at Tuesday, I'll show up to your place.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, I'm fucking...
We got only a fucking cunt bag shows his face, Dipko.
Yeah, I don't see why... I mean, he's been trying to come see my kid for the past 2.5 months. Still hasn't. He will eventually. One day.
Maybe.
He knows she's alive.
Yeah,
how much further could it be?
I'm going to call Jeff and call him a fucking jerk off again right now. Maybe he'll listen.
He listens to every episode, man.
I can't hang out on Sunday, being tomorrow.
Oh, I can't hang out.
I have, what's he going to? He's going to a show or something?
No, him and his girlfriend are looking for a venue, or his fiance, because they're getting married.
Oh, is that what they're doing? I thought it was like a venue, watching a show.
That's not a good excuse.
No, they're looking for
I don't know
venues.
the guy, and that's not a good excuse.
He's like, oh, we're going to a venue.
Wait, hold on a minute. Was he here for that Jets-Bears game?
No, he wasn't.
No.
We're going to a venue, I can't watch it.
So wait, who was here? Because, there were some cool people here.
My buddy Champ Bailey, who I never
that's right.
see.
He was really bummed if
I was telling him...
He was very mad you weren't there.
For whatever reason, the only guy that I could remember from that Jets-Bears game was Chaz.
Oh, Chaz, yeah. Fucking Chaz. Did you listen? Well, obviously you listened.
I couldn't remember anybody else's name.
I think
that's true. He couldn't. We were talking about it before you came in.
Yeah, my dad was there.
And I said, no, I was telling...
You didn't know his dad's name, though. You just knew he was his dad.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Well,
when we walked into the room, I was telling him, because that was the day that your broad brought the dog to dog training, remember? And then you're like, how'd dog training go? And the dog came running in and just dove on top of the couch.
It went well, eh? Yeah, it was my dad. It was Champ Bailey. Not the cornerback from the Denver Broncos, but the other one. It was Chaz. you, and there was like
there's a few other people here.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think what's his name was here, Mondo or whatever.
Was Mondo Hart there?
Yeah, that's the guy with the big mustache.
The Mondo or whatever.
It's the guy with the cool mustache, right?
Yeah, that guy.
He does have a cool mustache.
And then there was another guy. There was like at first it was just me, you, your dad, and then there was one guy here that was that like came here from far away.
Oh, Connor.
Yeah.
Connor was there. Yeah, Connor was there.
That's the guy that I was thinking of. He was like the first guy that I met when I walked it. Like
Connor's the fucking man.
Like his
dude.
dad and Connor were here when I got here.
He's right there up on the wall there.
Signed it and everything.
Oh yeah. I like it.
Connor's a fucking
That was like
man.
one of the first things we hung up in this room.
Yeah. Well, as it should be.
I'm glad Sonny Gray's on the wall. Considering the last time I was here and we had to literally stop the entire episode because we couldn't remember what we were looking for.
Oh, dude. I remember that.
And me and Keith were sitting here and I was like, I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, hang on, let me go back and listen. And then you found it and you're like, dude, I figured it out. And you guys are going to be pissed when I tell you what it is.
I do remember that now.
Oh,
yeah,
so-
I had to show you that picture of fucking Sonny Gray messaging Diddles back and
That's fucking
fuck you.
great.
That it
All he said was fuck
and
you.
he waited to read it until after he was off the Yankees and he was on the Reds and he just decided to be like, fuck. He was like, he didn't even say fuck you. He said, dude, fuck you. Like he was legitimately upset. Like, you are such a loser, dude. You're a baseball player making millions of dollars and some random guy is trolling you and you're going to spend your time getting upset telling him fuck you.
Dude,
You're an idiot.
Dude, throw a pitch in the fucking strike zone.
Yeah.
Faggot.
Try it out.
All right, so you're wrestling. You know who Nia Jax is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you show him what Dipko sent to Nia Jax on Twitter?
Oh, no, but he sends really, really terrible stuff to
Wait,
that.
so speaking of Twitter, before I even forget about this,
sure.
This says, it's from Francesa, and I don't remember if I read this tweet before, but he goes, the Jets should sign a minimum of 2 offensive linemen and Golden Tate in free agency. So the first guy goes, hey, Mike, you think Golden Tate eats Golden Grams for breakfast? I'll hang up and listen.
Right, we heard that.
You go down, there's a third guy here. He goes, hey, Mike, first-time caller, long-time listener to the program. What if the Jets went out and signed 2 big guys down in Oakland, Jeremy and Jason Giambi? I'll hang up and call Jumbo Elliott. And it's like, just like some of the people on here, like,
doesn't make any
like
sense.
This guy goes, hey Mike, if they sign Golden Tate now as a holdover until they draft a younger wide receiver next year, would he be considered the Golden Tate bridge? Like they just say stupid shit to him.
That's actually,
the Jets really do.
Somebody literally just tweeted to him and said Golden Tate.
The Jets really do refuse to have a number 1 receiver. I don't know what their problem is, but they really never.
They've never had.
They never pay attention to getting a number 1 wide receiver.
They've never had like a really, really solid number 1 receiver. Like
ever.
Like I like Holmes, but I don't know if he was even the number 1.
They thought would be one.
Holmes, I guess you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a 1 on their team.
Right.
Well, their best receiver right now is fucking Le'Veon Bell. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Enuma and fucking Anderson can do it.
Yeah,
I
but
like
it's
the Crowder move too.
But
I
it's gonna be rough because a lot of eyes are gonna be on Bell. You need at least another like legitimate weapon to take.
Well, here's the thing that I haven't heard people talk about, which I'm surprised. So you have Quincy Enuma, you have Anderson. Those are your big guys, right? And what's the guy we got from the Redskins? Crowder. Great slot receiver.
Yeah, if he's healthy.
Which
he's awesome.
when you list that wide receiver core, it's not bad.
Right, but here's the thing.
But it's
you have Enuma and Anderson, and they've been pretty good.
Enuma gets hurt. Anderson can be sketchy.
No, but here's the thing. They've never had a Le'Veon Bell in backfield.
That's a nice safety blanket.
So here's people are scheming. When you go, okay, Jets offense, who are we scheming against? They're scheming to go, all right, we got to take Le'Veon Bell out of the game. We got to worry about him. Anderson and Enuma, if they don't have their best years this year, then you know they're garbage. Because they're scheming against fucking Bell.
Anderson hasn't had a bad year either.
No, I know that, but like with Bell in the backfield,
he's very fast, but I feel like he lacks a little bit of effort. If that means like
you lack discipline.
Well, no, there's something about it where I see him in like
playoffs.
There's something like a pass just falls by him, and I'm like, you couldn't just reach a little more for that, bro. Like I don't know. There's something about it. It's like he lacks effort. I don't know how else to explain it. Like I feel like he doesn't have that.
That's what I'm saying. If Le'Veon Bell's in the backfield, dude, like people are all in right now. They're all charging the box right now because of Le'Veon Bell. They're going to be spying him because of his, his screens and just popping out. Dude, like those guys should be wide open. Like they really should be wide open.
I don't really know what to expect either because we kind of upgraded the offensive line a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Got that guy, that Pro Bowler from the Raiders.
Well the Raider guy's huge.
They signed a guy from Minnesota, I think.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Lineman. Yeah,
Minnesota. I'll tell you where Minnesota's close to there, but it's real close there to the border of the old, good old Canada. We head right over the border and head to Petro. Fuel up real quick.
Oh, fuel up at the Petro Canada. I've been mixing.
Did you guys go
Irish.
to Canada?
Yeah. Did we go?
We just talked like that for like a month straight. Every podcast guest was like, "Can you fucking stop?"
I still talk like that.
Went to that fucking Bills game too, right? You went to a Bills game?
It was a lot of fun, man. It was pretty cool.
Was it?
I went to a concert.
$100 to sit in a car.
I went to a concert.
I was like 20 minutes after you. I fucking came out, but
I went to a concert in like February, and there was this guy, and I was wearing a Sabres hat.
Canadian?
No, it was in PA, and there was a Bills fan there, and he's like, "Hey,
Bills fans are very nice."
Like, "Oh, you're Sabres Mafia, huh? You Bills Mafia too?" I go, "Nah."
Sabres Mafia?
Yeah, well, it's just what they call it, Bills Mafia, and he's like, "Oh, you're not Bills Mafia?" I go, "No, actually, I'm a Jet fan." Oh shit.
Dude, when we were fucking dude, Bills fan.
But the guy was really nice. He goes, I bent over to like grab a guitar pick that like got thrown off the stage, and he's like, "Hey, if you weren't Sabres Mafia, I would have kneed you in the face."
Dude, Bills fans, like fucking, they hang out and talk with us. We're fucking drinking together. They
jump off of fucking through tables.
We had
and
some
shit.
people that were like giving us food and shit. Like they're very, very nice people. I had it was really cool. One, going to like a different stadium, but two, just fucking.
Who did they play?
Chargers.
Okay.
They lost, obviously, but last year was very bad for them. But it was really, when we were driving to the stadium, like to the parking lot outside the stadium, all the streets, all the back roads, all the streets we were taking, covered in Bills fans. Everybody was on their front lawn grilling and getting ready for the game.
Were you in Buffalo at all or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we stayed in Canada because our buddy Jack fucked up. We were like 10 minutes away from Buffalo, right over the border. Because when he went on Airbnb, he didn't. It said Buffalo area. He didn't realize he was booking our Airbnb in Canada. It was like fucking 5 minutes over the border. We were right.
Because I know,
we were right
but
there.
I know the Bills Stadium is like just outside of Buffalo. It's in like Orchard Park or whatever. It's like.
Well, I can't. I mean, I didn't drive. I mean, I just drank the whole time, pretty much.
I've been to Buffalo before, and when I was in Buffalo, it was like when I was where I was in the city, it was like walking through Newton. Like there was nothing. Like it was it wasn't like new. I mean, I don't want to say it was as trashy as Newton.
Yeah. I mean, come on,
it was
talking about Sussex County.
It was a little suburby though for like a city.
Yeah.
And like I went up there for a wrestling pay-per-view, and we were like fucking a block and a half from what is now KeyBank Center where the Sabres play.
Yeah.
We just walked, like nobody gave us any issues. We went to the supposed birthplace of the Buffalo Wing. It was cool. Nice little trip. Didn't take us that long to get up there because I have a fucking lead foot.
Yeah,
it's like supposed to be like a 6 hour, 15-minute drive. We got up there in like 5.5 hours.
Yeah,
and we stopped twice.
Yeah, we did something like 5-6 hours, whatever it was. I remember.
There's no traffic; you just cruise.
I remember hiding my art supplies and like a package of baby wipes in my bag just in case when we crossed the border. They didn't even check anything. They're like, "Oh, what's your address? Where do you work? What do you do?" Bachelor party. Move on along. I'm like,
one of my best friends used to hide his art supplies in his Yu-Gi-Oh card tin. Nobody's looking there.
That's true. Nobody's getting like, you fucking loser, move on. Not a bad idea. No, but I wrapped it in like, I put it in like a sandwich bag and put it in there. Because you gotta have baby wipes, you know?
Yeah.
You hit the age of 30, none of your shits are solid. So you gotta be able to properly wipe your ass. You know, especially if you're fucking drinking all weekend, eating fucking barbecue the whole time. You know? That's all we did was eat barbecue and drink. It was rough. That was the last time I really...
you spent a weekend in the South.
Well, you know, burgers and hot dogs. I mean, it's barely barbecuing, but I mean, you think we got there the first day, started drinking.
You talking about Canada?
Yeah, started drinking.
Talking about Bill's Mafia.
Then we woke up the next day, and that was the game. We got there on a Saturday, late afternoon, early evening, whatever. We were drinking, whatever. We didn't go too crazy because we woke up decently early the next day for the game.
Did you explain the drive up though?
Well, you were getting shit-faced the entire drive.
You could jump right back into what you were just saying. Fletch picked me up at what, like 9 a.m.?
Whatever it was, I don't remember.
He's like, yeah, we're going to go get breakfast. I'm going to stop at this D-Donuts. I'm like, cool, man. He's like, you want anything? I was like, nope. And just started chugging vodka at like fucking 9 a.m.
Yeah, he was gone when we got... Like, he was gone halfway into the ride, but like when we got to Canada... Like when we got to the border, you were
nervous
shit.
They were
I was just like, don't, because before we got there, I was like, throw all your shit out the window or the garbage or whatever. I was like, get rid of everything, because I obviously, I was driving. I didn't drink a sip, so to get into the border,
I didn't want to. On the way up, you didn't.
Oh no, well I never do. So, but I wanted to get safely across the border, and not fuck around at all. So, but he was hammered, and I was like, listen, dude. Don't talk. I'll answer for you. You know what I mean? He was like, oh, what does he do? I'm like, he's a cook. Works at Crow's Restaurant. Like, every time he'd be like, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. He lives on 16. Like, I just answered all his questions for him.
Here's the thing. The only time that you let the drunk passenger talk is when you're kind of drunk and you get pulled over. And then you turn and you look
I've done that before.
And you turn and you look at the drunk passenger and you say, listen, act drunker than you are. I'm not going to say a word.
Well, if they were...
I've done it.
If they were a responsible passer, they'd be drunker than
they'll come.
Challenger got me out of a DUI, dude.
They'll come up to the window and you'll just be like, and like I did that once, dude. The officer just walked up to the window and I just started laughing, like from the passenger seat. And my friend driving was like, he's really drunk, and the cop was like, all right, get him home, like.
Yeah, dude, this cop was giving us shit.
I think we were actually leaving a Ricky's Barn show, like, not to interrupt you for the fifth time, but...
Well, it's okay. I interrupt everybody all the time.
I think we were actually leaving... I couldn't tell you if it was one of your shows, but it was a Ricky's Barn show.
Yeah.
And my friend was like, dude, just act drunk. And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. And the cop was like...
Act drunk?
Get him home.
Get the fuck out of here.
Act drunk. I'm 17. I had 2 sips of a 40. I'm hammered.
Whatever it takes. No, yeah, because, I don't know, I think I had like 2 Jamesons and like a Guinness or 2, which isn't a big deal, but definitely enough to fucking get a DUI.
For sure.
But I took Pat out for his birthday. We went to the cottage. We went to the cottage.
Taking a picture of that. That would have been good stuff.
I'll be here. Photograph it. And he was definitely hammered, but I was like, yeah, dude, fucking be ridiculous. I was like,
that was at the checkpoint, right?
It wasn't a checkpoint. There was like construction, but the guy kept fucking...
Okay, because I remember the story. You were like, text me. You're like, dude.
Yeah, I remember at the subway, I was like, wait till we get past the fucking... I went to the whole DUI test and everything, dude. Yeah. And I started hearing them. They were like, yeah, no, but I just wanted to make sure. I was like, no fucking way. Because every time they go, and you haven't had a drink. Nope, not one drink. If I didn't lie to him and told the truth,
you'd be fucked.
Yeah, I would have been fucked. You have when you've had like 2 or 3 drinks and you're on the teeter-totter of like you might just break that fucking bullshit breathalyzer test or whatever, even though you're fine to drive, you have to lie.
Yeah.
You can't tell them the truth because they're just gonna breath. Like when my fucking old roommate fucking got his DUI.
Yeah.
He had 2 beers at Applebee's.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And they gave him the breathalyzer like 3 or 4 times, and every time it kept going down. And when it was like 0.09, like right there, they were like, okay, all right, that's it. He's going to DUI. And he's like, dude, you just can't do it one more time. Because every time it kept going down.
Yeah.
Like he had 2 fucking beers, dude. Like literally he didn't eat dinner. Like if he ate dinner, it would have been fine. Like, it's so, like, I get it, man. Like, you gotta follow the law. Like, the laws are out there to, like, keep people safe and stuff like that. But, like, when a dude can't have 2 beers, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what are we doing? Like, why have a bar? Why do bars exist? It's fucking bullshit.
Why is weed legal?
Huh?
Or why is weed illegal?
They fucking pushed it off again, dude. Till November, apparently. I like that you were keeping on that, though. It keeps me from having to pay attention. So thanks.
You, bro. I got you.
It's appreciated. You touch me, fella? I like it.
What time? Where are we?
We're on 220, 223.
Oh. Nice.
Let's take a shot for me being awake.
Yeah, you haven't complained about that.
Nice shower curtains, dude.
Not bad, huh?
I like it. Threw an interception when I was in there.
So funny story about that. Well, let's all cheers.
Hang on.
I'm not going to move anywhere other than here, so. Pouring some Buki, brother?
Oh, yeah. Right up to the titties.
Those twins are ginormous. Let me take a picture.
You got to fill the titties, you know?
Let me take a picture of that real quick for...
My arm's starting to hurt. I can't hold it up anymore.
I just want to get this dick in there, too.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, they get close.
Nice dick and titties.
So, I got
some that? Did you?
I got, yeah.
I was too far from the mic to hear it hear me say dick and titties.
It picks up dick and titties. I have some plugins now that run that picks up everything pretty good.
Good.
So it picked up dick and titties.
All right, well.
Dick and titties, baby. Well, you know what? That's what I'll call your episode. Dick and titties. Let me text that to Keith real quick.
Dick and titties. Dick and titties.
All right. Well, at least I didn't lose myself on that one. Remember the last time I coughed when I had Zambuca in my hand?
Yeah, I thought you were
in your lungs, bro.
Everybody thought I was gonna die.
Now
you're alive and you're kicking
So
down.
with the twins, so he has a shot glass with tits in them. Now, are the tits like part of the shot glass to where booze flows into the tits?
It looks like it, yeah. Like here, take a look there. It kind of like.
Yeah, so it goes. I'm gonna feel in there a little bit. It goes in a little bit.
Yeah, it's not.
See, I feel like they should fill. So there's a little nipple in there too.
Yeah,
that should all be filled with booze.
Apparently, it was cold that day in Atlantic City.
What's that guy?
Dude,
what's up?
I just went on Twitter. Diddles to Nia Jax goes, "You look like you're cooking bologna in your shirt, you pig." He says terrible stuff to her, man, and I have no idea why. Right, he always tags me in it. I'm like, I don't want to be this mean to a person. I already took my shot.
Take your shot, Dylon. So what I wanted to say before, so Dipko texts Nia Jax, or tweets Nia Jax. He goes, "You're so ugly that your blowjobs count as anal."
I saw that same thing, but with Chelsea Clinton.
He also told her that she was the reason E.T. went home. That was my funnest thing. He knocked out like a dozen insults, and they were all really great. But when he said you're the reason E.T. went home, that's where I lost my shit.
That's fucking great.
That's outside of the box.
That's
kind of
wonderful,
insult,
yeah.
you know? Big time.
I thought it was that broad from MSNBC that he was saying that.
Oh yeah, you're right. He said a lot of
Last
stuff.
time
man.
I saw a face like that, I pinned a tail on it.
He had a lot of good ones. I mean, they were probably all classics, you know, but he just banged them out like real good.
That's
he just
good
had them
stuff,
ready to go.
yeah.
All in like a group chat. They almost mean nothing, but
Jeff is one of the funniest fucking people I know. Like
Yeah.
he should.
It goes
quit
to
being a
waste.
cunt. You know, well, he already had the baby, so he fucked up there. But dude, he needs to do stand up.
He won't. He never will.
I know.
Did you,
he can't even hang out for a baseball game.
Wait, have you?
Look at fucking
That's not his
venues.
fault. You know what his problem is? You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, Diddles, because I
He's
know
a
you're
cunt?
listening. No, he's not a cunt.
He is.
He just says things like it's going to be okay to do them before checking any plans with the broad. You just can't go willy-nilly making plans with bros if you got something going on with the broad.
I guess.
It's been
Because
a
I'll
while,
make
so-
plans. If I got nothing going with the broad,
Fun books to page 69.
69.
Sorry, it's been a while.
it's always yeah, no, you're right. It's always funny.
Have you
Here's
guys-
the deal. Do you when you don't have plans at the broad and you know it's like not a broad day or whatever, and you make plans, you're good to go. You know, oh babe, I'm doing this. All right, cool, and that's that. It's that easy. But They're about to get married. I'm sure she was like, yeah, like every Sunday for the next like month or two, we're going to look at wedding venues because we're getting married. And he's probably like, no, fuck it, dude. We're going to watch baseball. And then like that Wednesday comes like 4 days before and he's like, we're not watching baseball. We're not. I was kidding. That's the problem.
Maybe it's different for me.
Talk to your future wife, Diddles. Just knock some stuff around, you know?
Speaking of stand-up, there's this guy. I just saw this video the other night, and he does this impression of drunk girls.
Is it D'Elia?
Is his name Jason
D'Elia.
Rouse?
Have you heard it?
I love D'Elia. I like his podcast and his personality way more than his stand-up, but
have you heard the drunk girls impression? Or?
Yes, but you can play a little bit of it. Then we don't play like the whole 5 minutes.
No. Like I only like the first minute and a half anyway.
Man, and they don't even know what they're talking about. They think they do. Hey, guess what? You didn't even know. You know what it isn't? Excuse me. Where you going? You know what it isn't? Yeah, you know what it is, you know what saying that Dowson or waffle? Is that what it is? Excuse me, you didn't saying it? What it is saying that we're saying, and we're Dowson and all them burden in the Bakabama? Is that what it is? Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Nothing matters to a drunk girl at all. Nothing. You'd be like, yo, there's a crocodile right next to you. Excuse me, I have a question for you. Is it your crocodile? No, exactly. They'll just add to it. You afraid that it's gonna take your job? Is that what it is? You scared a crocodile is gonna take your job? Hello, it doesn't even have pants on. You can't. How many people have no pants with a job? You can't. You're like, do you even need me for this conversation? No,
you're back. I gotta go let Thor out of the closet.
Out the closet. I guess the broad didn't. I guess the broad didn't come home to feed the animals, huh?
No, I texted her. She's like, yeah, we're still drinking, which is fine.
Oh boy,
makes sense. You know,
no. I heard it the other night.
I'm telling you, his podcast and him on other podcasts, like him hanging out with other comedian stuff, is fucking gold. His stand-up is just, to me, is just okay.
I've never really, like, heard of him until I saw that, and I'm like, that's really funny, like, because that's, like, in a nutshell, that's how
He's a really, really funny guy, but his stand-up, like I said, is just okay. You need to hear... I don't want to play it on here, because I've actually played it on here before. I'm going to try to send you a link, but, like, he does an impression of Eminem that is absolute gold, and every time I listen to it, I, like, cry laughing. Like, It's really good. It's right when what was it, when Eminem dropped that thing fucking talking shit about Trump, like that cipher or whatever it was called on that BET award show. Remember, he was like sat there for 7 minutes and like freestyle with like 6 black guys in the background, like a fucking parking
I think
garage.
I heard about that, but I don't think I ever heard it.
Yeah, and like it's just
he's dude, always, but Eminem's always liked rapping about presidents, like.
Yeah, he started. What was it around Bush? He started
Bush.
Bitching about it. Yeah, he started
that
to get
song "White America." Like,
yeah, he started bitching. I mean, people get political, man. Shit starts to suck.
Yeah, I try to stay as far away from that as I can.
It's all a bunch of bullshit anyway, man. We're wasting our time talking about it.
They all suck.
Even talking about it.
They're all fucking crooks.
Yeah, none of it's really real.
Go ahead, slice it. Whatever way you slice it, they're all crooks.
All we gotta do is just ensure that we keep voting, so they just don't eventually be like, "Oh, you guys don't want to vote? So fine, we'll take care of this for you. Don't worry about it." That's the mistake. That's what people gotta realize. Oh, Bernie, yeah, I love Bernie. Did you vote, man? No, voting ain't real, bro. What are you looking up over there, buddy?
No, I'm just texting the woman.
Making sure she knows you're alive?
No, she's like, oh, we went to Middletown. We got sandwiches. I'm like, I'd love a sandwich.
Have her bring you home a sandwich.
And then she said, speak now or forever hold your peace. And I didn't answer. And I just got one that said, forever hold your peace because I'm home now. So I said, well, thanks.
Yeah, to make her feel like shit even though you didn't answer. That's what a man does.
It's my fault.
I do have some Taylor ham at home that was brought over by Bridget's friend, but I might just eat it.
Eat it.
You know what's good? When you fucking make some kind of sandwich no matter what it is, right? And then you just slap some butter on it and just grill it as if it's a grilled cheese, and it makes it the best thing ever. Egg and cheese sandwich, pretty good, right? Slap some butter on it, make it a grilled cheese. Just pop that fucking yolk, dude. Forget about it. Yeah, mind blown, bro.
Fucking look, he's back. He
you want to get real weird? You make a fucking turkey and cheese sandwich or something?
Is that what
right?
you needed? More ice?
No, they let the cat out of the closet.
Mullet
biggest mistake I ever made.
Looks good, dude.
Start giving my.
Thanks, bro.
I don't think you had the mullet when I saw you in November.
It was getting there, but no, I didn't have it.
Looks good.
I started giving cats wet food because I wanted my cat lost some weight because Bridget's cat bullies him and shit.
Right.
The first night I tried to do it, I only gave it to Tyrone because he was the one because her cat's fat as fuck.
Yeah.
And she went outside the bathroom door, meowed at him and shit, and he was scared and wouldn't eat the food.
Right.
So I had to give her fat fucking shit cat food. And I only give her just a little bit to keep her busy so he can eat his wet food or whatever. And it's the worst mistake I ever made in my life. It's just, I get the, it's just I just want to kill him. I just want to decapitate him. Just
Tyrone.
No, mostly her cat. He'll meow a little bit, but he's pretty good. My cat's chill me. He barely, but her,
dude. So
now, and every time I'm in the kitchen, doesn't matter what time of day it is. Cunt, I feed you every day at 7 p.m. It's fucking 11:30 a.m., bitch.
My cats prefer dry food.
Oh no, they have dry food out all day. Dry food and water out all day. It's always
I could never leave that out, dude, with the dog and the.
Well, so that's the thing. That's always. I mean, I've always had just one cat, maybe two, depending on a roommate. But it's always just been leave the dry food. I'm too busy figuring out how to not be an alcoholic back then to be feeding cats on a set time.
You didn't do a good job.
I didn't either,
and I'm proud of you.
I'm all right now. Back then it was just leave a bunch of food out. They figure it the fuck out. The only reason I do it now is just because my cat needs to gain some weight because they'd go and then her fat fucking ass would pop up and fucking scare him off when he would start eating. She would eat.
Start feeding him Crisco.
I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Although he's getting a little weight now with the wet food.
Little Crisco, you'd be aight.
You'd be aight. I know it's gonna be horrible. Right now it's just horrible, but it's gonna be aight.
So I forgot to tell you guys the last time I came on here, when I did my song at the end,
you gotta do another one.
A lot of that's great. I'm really happy that you just told me that. But I showed my one friend. He's not really a friend. He's like a friend of a friend. I'm like, I went on this podcast.
He's not listening because he's gonna be upset now.
I'm like, I went on this podcast.
I don't give a shit about this fucking guy, right?
I had to sing at the end.
Not a broad
and I told them what you do, how you make me do a couple songs and then you take all the good stuff and make it one song. And
well, none of it's good. I just chop it all up.
Yeah, no. And he goes. Why did you just tell me that you were rapping? All you did was scream up in that ass a couple of times.
Well, that's kind of... Dude, rapping nowadays...
It's really funny because I was like...
That's what you're doing.
Good. I'm like, I bet you could find that on 2 Chainz' new album.
Yeah.
2
Up in that ass a couple times.
You call yourself 3 Chainz, dude.
1 bracelet.
No. No, 5 Chainz.
5 Chainz?
Because Dylon, and
5 best rappers alive.
So I think instead of signing the mirror again, I'm just gonna put ×2.
I agree.
And then next time I'll just put ×3.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come up before this podcast is done. I'm coming on here 5 times because you have to have the 5 greatest rappers of all time on here 5 times.
Yeah.
Have we kept when was the last person who signed this?
When was the last time we had someone brand new?
I like Ken.
Big Ken 316.
That's good stuff.
When was the last time we had somebody new?
I don't know.
Me either. I don't remember shit.
Probably Dylon, right?
Well, no, the Don.
The Don sign.
Dude, if I'm the last time you had somebody brand new on here, that was August. Remember I got out of the car.
It was the end of this year.
Your buddy from Lowe's.
Oh, Joe didn't sign though.
Dude, by the way, that guy can come on anytime, man.
I told you,
that guy's great, dude.
I told you, he's the perfect.
So chill. He's funny, and he gets all of it.
Did you ever see the video from the last time I was on when he took a fucking video of me getting out of the car and my fucking ass was hanging out? Dude, I must
still have that video, I'm sure.
I walked in the fucking house, dude.
Actually, it might have been Snapchat. Maybe
My
not.
roommate was just like sitting in his recliner. I walked in the house and he's like,
Did he listen to your last podcast?
No. And he's like,
how big of a fan of you is he?
He's a good guy. Like,
does he like you?
Yeah. But like I walked in, like he just rents the upstairs to me. Like I'm just the guy that lives upstairs. But I walked in and I'm obviously I'm hammered.
Yeah.
You know? I walk in the fucking door and he's
all
like
kinds of stuff.
And he's like, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm fucking great. And I just started screaming. He's like, dude, you were screaming. He's like, then you grabbed onto the wall to hold yourself up like 3 times. He's like, and then you were like, I'm gonna go take the dog for a walk. And I didn't see you until you got home from work the next day.
That makes sense. I can't believe you'd be at to work, dude.
You locked the window.
We tried,
so
but
can't.
someone locked the window. I can't fucking... It's too hard.
It smells that bad in here, huh?
I showered before I came here. My butt doesn't even itch. I don't know what to tell you.
Huh?
Very moist.
Yeah, it's...
Well, yeah, it gets warm in here.
I tried to open the window before. You go... Look at this. She fucking...
It's
She
just
knows
some
what to
kind
do.
of maneuver.
You just call her manure, man?
Manure.
The dog's trying to say hi to you.
If it were up to me, I'd leave that window open all day, but Keith doesn't like it. He thinks the neighbors are going to get mad.
The shit we say?
Just don't say it as loud.
But how bad is it, though?
It's bad, bro.
Well, we only got like 10 minutes left or something anyway.
Yeah, what are you doing, buddy?
Did you call your girlfriend Buddy? What'd you call her that she really enjoyed? Was it Guy?
She does not like when I call her Guy. Buddy, I think is acceptable.
Was it Guy that...
When I call her Bud, she's not cool.
There was one time you told me and like she lost it. You were like, "Oh, Guy or Bud," and she was like, "Don't fucking call me Bud." Like there was something you called her and she was really not happy about. I'm trying to bring it up
Guy,
now.
yeah, what do you say, Chris? Which one was it? Bud, Guy, or...
I don't remember.
Yeah, get closer to the mic, Kristen.
Any combination. I don't remember.
Well, you figure it out, Bud.
You figure it out, Bud.
Drop it. Drop it.
Drop it, Guy.
I guess we could take one final shot for the road, huh?
Drop it, Bud.
We'll do a shot for the road. What is he eating? What do you want, Jameson? You want Jameson? You want vodka?
You want Sambuca? I just wanted to see her face. That was good.
I'm sure it was her turning it down with just the expression on her face. She probably didn't even have to answer.
Whatever,
with a
I
word.
got a titty shot glass.
You see the twins he's got?
He does.
Is that a... Wow.
That's like a fucking double wide twin.
Yeah, it's like, that's the Dolly Parton of the twins, dude.
You should have seen the twins at Cruise.
Jolene.
Who's Jolene?
Who the fuck's
That's the Dolly Parton song.
Dolly Parton's that country, that like 80-year-old country singer
Yeah,
with the
that
huge tits.
Tree.
She's got like 2 Boba Fett helmets for titties.
Nice.
You don't know who that Dolly Parton is?
I know the name.
I mean, like you wouldn't blast her up
Yeah,
to her,
well, you
but
don't
she's
know
got
anybody else
gigantic
named
breasts.
Dolly, do you?
You move shit boxes.
Dolly Llama?
That's true.
I know that guy.
That's true. You just
It's really weird. I
instantaneously
just like
thought of a second
contradicted
person.
myself.
Yeah,
Cheers.
You,
Like, you know anybody else named Dolly? And then I thought about it.
You move shit around with her.
All right, here's
Put
some
boxes on
Zambuki
her?
for your lungs.
Oh, Dylon.
Are we wrapping this up? What are we doing?
What are we wrapping up?
Podcast. I mean, we got anything to talk about real quick before we do your song, and then
Yankees suck. Giants suck.
very disappointing loss, man. It was a bunch of bullshit.
lost to
now
Baltimore, dude.
listen, you lose me when you say Yankees suck, and then you say Giants suck, and you fucking pull me right back in.
I got you, bro.
So like, I can't even be mad at them.
Can't. No one can be mad at me.
You want to know why I'm not a
constantly mad at
You want to
you.
know why I'm not a Jets Mets fan like him?
Why?
Because I refuse to be miserable all year round.
That's true.
Well, that's up to you, man.
I'm good.
He loves it. He loves the misery.
I'll root for the Yankees, and I'll be happy.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just doing this because the temperature, not because I'm
Do you
saying.
count Dylon's drinks right now, Chris?
Heavies,
No.
200 ml.
Oh, listen, hang on, listen. This wasn't full.
And some dip.
This wasn't full. That was
Yeah.
like
He's from Sussex County, if that makes sense.
That was like right there when I got here, in my defense.
The first one was not
I
filled,
wasn't judging.
and he was not dipping.
No, I haven't
in his
dipped
defense,
yet. I
there was
brought
a
the
lot
water
more-
bottle so that I'd stay hydrated and I had something to spit into if I wanted to.
There was a lot more Sambuca last time you were here.
Yeah, well,
No, there's.
bottle.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I had a big bottle, and I drank the whole fucking thing.
It didn't even go into your lungs this time.
Bud Heavy cans.
It's because you don't have your art supplies.
Oh,
That's true.
I'm telling you, dude.
What?
You're gonna spare Bud
You
Heavy
want
for
some
the
art
broad?
supplies? I'll get some.
No, I gotta drive him home, man.
I got one Bud Heavy left. It's yours if you want it.
That's a Sussex County feller helping out a Sussex County woman. I'll tell you what.
America. Can this be the shot for his episode?
America dildo.
I already took the picture. He was Beaker and
I held
and
up Beaker and
were
the chicken doing 69.
because it's episode 69. You want to play that one more time?
Yeah,
We'll
hang
wrap
on.
her
You
up.
want to hear it?
You drinking a Bud Hev right now?
I guess we'll close her off with the
Hang
The
on.
69.
Hang
Billy
on.
Madison quote.
What's that kind of day?
Hang on. This is. I've been playing this all throughout the whole thing.
Open up our reading is fun books to page 69.
69.
Adam Sandler's fucking.
Yo, there's a dog on my leg.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
All right.
I'm all right.
DJ, spin it.
Slip
Here we go.
Going home sleeping. Let's do it.
Yo, why's the dog trying to drink a Bud Heavy? Snowboard on the wall, dog, because the dog loves Bud Heavy. Yeah, who doesn't love Bud Heavy? Watch out for FUD. Dylon does, looking at me. Up your ass, eat shit with a bologna hook. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, but it sounded good. No, fuck the Giants. Look at that, I made it even. Fuck the Mets, too. Yep, little dickhead. Cunt.